A.
I feel like Tomo every time I say A.
You lifted everyone's levels.
Nah,
headphones down.
Which one are you?
Number one.
Turn my headphones up, nigga.
Good looks.
I was joking.
That's
I was
good.
saying that. Get it off.
Yeah, you forced it, bro. I was like, damn, bro. I can hear like everybody's. I can hear niggas' internal organs.
Nigga said that.
It said,
A.
ASMR.
That's a crazy noise, nigga.
ASMR is a crazy bag too. Niggas might have to get
we
should record the ASMR podcast.
No, it should be like a little, not a podcast, but it should be like a one of like a little episode. I'll do it and like feel me. It can be a theme. I'll do it.
I say that we gonna start right now. It's the ASMR podcast.
You not even loud enough.
You gotta get a little closer so they can.
It's the ASMR
Okay, my bad.
Because taking this shit off.
All right, hold up.
You have to hear like.
I already know how we rocking.
You already know how the fuck we rocking.
It's the Bad for the Community podcast.
You already know who's on the fucking mic.
It's Young Rob on the mic. St. Yves to the right.
Fuck all that.
Key to the left.
To the left. Nate Nick's in the room.
Hello, how you doing?
Yes.
How you doing?
Yes.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
you already know how the we rocking. It's the Bad for the Community podcast. Young Rob on the mic. St. Yves to the right.
Yo.
Key to the left.
Gang.
Nate Nick's in the room.
Hello, how you doing?
I love it. Yo, hit the bombs.
How
Where
you
the bombs
doing?
at?
Yeah.
Ooh, because if
Yeah,
I press
it's
this,
me
it's
off,
either
nigga.
boo or flex.
Let's
It's
go.
the bombs. Talk that shit. Hey. And, we got a familiar face back in the room.
Amy.
She was a fan favorite a couple weeks ago, so we had to make sure we brought her back on.
On the party.
Of course, join the party. And
Party
before
on the party.
we started, we got in a heated discussion. I wanted to bring that shit back.
It wasn't heated.
Yeah.
It was heated.
It wasn't heated.
I feel like you misinterpret my my passion for angst.
Okay, so where's this passion coming from?
Niggas
Because you have an issue.
niggas in hip hop be too cocky, bro. I don't like that. I feel like niggas don't be musicians for real because they be cocky. Like when you're a musician, I feel like you're a music practitioner. Like you're never gonna think that you're the best because you're always trying to grow and get better. Niggas in hip hop, they be getting too complacent because they be thinking that they're the
I
best
think
all the
both of those
time.
things can coexist.
They can, but niggas don't make it seem like that. Niggas be sucking their own dick all the time. I don't like that.
But that's the thing though. What if like they're doing it behind closed doors? So what they're
Prove
showing
it.
off.
Show your music to prove that. If your music doesn't prove that, bro, then you're just talking shit and you're literally just a cocky ass nigga. Your music better get better.
I hear you. But like I brought it before.
And niggas be, like I said, niggas be having the emotional capacity of a rock. Niggas can't make songs that be making niggas feel something, bro. Niggas be wildin', bro.
They can't do that. Is that not what the people want to hear?
Nigga, the people clearly want to hear it because the music that niggas fuck with the most.
We're in a different time right now.
The music that people fuck with the most worldwide is the music that niggas want. Like, take Olivia
But we're
Rodrigo
talking
for
about
example.
rappers.
Nigga. I'm
Yeah,
talking about rap. I'm talking about music. That's why I said niggas aren't musicians.
But we started talking about rap, so let's keep it about rap.
But I literally said niggas aren't musicians. They're they're rappers for.
But
a
a lot of
reason.
people aren't trying to be musicians. A lot of people just want to be
That's why I
rappers
said
because
I
that's
don't
how
fuck
they
with
got
it.
into music.
That's why I said I don't fuck with it.
Feel me?
You be too cocky, bro.
I don't know. I feel like I'm very humble. Like I'm very like
Not
in the
critical.
music. So
I'm very critical
so I
on
fuck
myself.
with
I'd
you.
be like, like I feel like this is like I go in debate like whether my shit's a trash or not. But at the same time, I'm very like confident. So I brought up like a good question earlier, like what is the distinction in music? Like how can you tell if somebody's like really confident in themselves and like they're standing in their truth or they're just being overtly like cocky?
I feel like the distinction comes into play with their music. If I listen to your music and that shit's like not as good as you say it is, or it's like not the best shit I heard when you made it seem like you was the best nigga.
Measuring that?
Yeah,
off
like
of?
what is the best?
The
Because that's
type of music
subjective,
you
bro.
make. The type of
Because
music you make.
we even talked about like
If Young Rob pulls up to me and he's like, and you're a rapper,
Yes.
you pride yourself on your lyrical ability.
I do.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
everybody
yeah,
does.
You,
We-
exactly, you.
okay.
And you came through and you was on some bullshit like A, B, C, D, E, F,
I
G,
hear you.
me. I'd be like, nigga,
But I back
fuck
it up.
you. You're like your ass. I'm sorry.
I hear you.
But that's not what you do. Exactly. So I can never say that your music's ass because you're doing exactly what you're trying to do. Niggas that be trying to do the shit that they're talking about, they talk about it like they're doing it so well. And I hear it and I'm like, no, I would
But
never
there
go
are
to
niggas-
you for this.
There are niggas who play basketball and they're not the best on the court, but they carry that. They carry that with them and they talk like they're the best, knowing damn well that there's a LeBron, knowing damn well that the Brian Scalabrine of the NBA would still whoop them, but
like
they
you're
got to
saying,
carry
though.
that ego so that they can reach that point.
But
You
like
feel
you're
me?
saying, when you're in the room with a LeBron or a KD, you know I'm not talking and saying that shit in front of these niggas.
Yo,
'Cause
you might
these
gain
niggas are
respect.
these
You might,
niggas, feel me?
you might gain their respect. They might look at you
Nigga,
nuts.
they don't look at you like, the fuck is this nigga?
Imagine
Like-
you, imagine, like, that's what I'm saying. I remember there was niggas
But now
like,
guess what? You playing basketball with them.
and then you're gonna get chopped.
But you still play basketball. That's a look. That's a look.
That's like YK Osiris right now, bro. That nigga be talking hella shit about how much bread he got, and then he get in a room with niggas with bread, and he's fucking shucking and jiving for Drake, nigga. Like, what you talking about, look?
It was like, yo, dance for me, dance for me.
That nigga was dancing, no bullshit, nigga.
You seen that video?
Niggas was saying if Sally Mae hit,
Drake was like, yo, pay
my
my like $60,000. I mean, like you owe me $60,000, but if you want the debt to clear, you know, perform your song.
That nigga did that shit in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, nigga was like Ray J, One Wish type of.
No
like, yeah.
way.
He was
I'm
performing
not even
everything.
hip. Oh, you better pull
I mean,
it
at the end
up.
of the day, though, I don't know them niggas' relationship. Them niggas probably cool, bro. Like the fact that he's even Drake's crib and shit like that. Like,
shit was bad.
I ain't gonna owe you no more. I ain't gonna owe you no more. You owe me 60 bands.
You owe me 60
yo, this nigga sounds so Canadian when I see this shit. I've never heard this nigga
60
sound like that.
bands.
What are you talking about? I'm giving you a out. I'm not baby. I'm not Boosie. You don't owe me no 2 rags, 5 rags.
Damn,
Those
he
60
just-
bands. I'm playing the song right now. You ready? I need a full.
Owing someone 60 bands is wild.
Right now, I swear I need a full proposal. The real shit though.
Hold up, though. So y'all not doing that shit?
That's what I was gonna ask after. We gonna talk about that.
Yo,
It's
they
just the fact that they clowning that nigga. That's the worst look.
Damn. Yeah.
Hey, bro.
No,
if
but so
I'm
y'all
in
not
that-
doing it?
The thing is,
Nigga,
I'm
I
not
said
gonna
if
be
the-
60.
I'll never
if
be
the
60
fa-
bands
that's
down,
that's
but like,
that's the
If the
point. But
federal
if I
government
was,
came to me and said, nigga, you do that shit, we clear your student loan debt right
I
now,
do that in
nigga.
an
I'm
instant.
shucking and jiving
I'm
my
Michael
ass off. My
Jackson.
ancestors gonna be
I'm Michael
ashamed of me,
Jackson, this
boy.
bitch. What the fuck?
Yo,
You know damn
What
well.
did you say, nigga?
I'm Michael Jackson, the fool.
No, I'm really pulling out all the stops.
No
you know?
cap, nigga. I'm
a-
like, nigga, I'm getting some choreography in there, nigga. We gonna bust out, nigga. What? Bust
Oh,
out the tune,
shit.
man.
What you want here? I'll ask him. What you want here?
Facts. What song you got? What's the word? You got
nah,
any
I was
requests?
kind
We'll
of
take
mad with
requests.
the
I'm here all night.
video that came out after though, when he was like, I don't know why Drake really needs 60 bands from me. He got all the money in the world. So you
Cause,
can't
bro,
keep saying that
that's
shit,
what I'm
bro.
saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like when niggas get in front of, like, that's the same shit in hip hop. When niggas get in front of niggas that they know, like, got it like that, like, they still try to big themselves up. But when it comes down to, like, when it comes time to, like, apply the pressure, they can't do it because they're not that good. Like, for example, right, when a nigga's like, oh, I'm about to send this nigga my mixtape or whatever, I want to rap for this nigga. You know how many videos don't make the cut where niggas is rapping for another nigga that they, like, respect in, like, the game? It's because niggas suck. Like, I've been with niggas where they recorded the videos and we didn't post that shit. He was like, yeah, that nigga wasn't feeling that shit, bro. You was type ass, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Shit
So what's
wasn't
the
wavy.
salute? Like, are they supposed to not be confident in themselves?
And no bullshit, I had a question. My fault. Like, how do you determine, like, if music is ass or not? Like, of course we know if something's really, like, for me, like,
Yeah,
that's what I
41,
mean.
42, like, on some shit like that. For me,
was
of
that?
course.
I see
like,
what
Is that Island
Nah,
Boys?
nigga, it's that Asian nigga that just be
yeah.
that Asian nigga that just
But
be
he's
counting.
like 41,
Nigga, what?
42, 42,
I don't know.
44.
These niggas be on the internet so much. bro.
47. Nah, he got the 7.
Oh, wait,
he got
wait,
it
wait,
crazy.
He's
Tell
like
you
Filipino
what.
or some shit?
I don't know his name. He's just the Asian nigga.
I think
be
I've seen that
singing.
shit. I have seen that
Yeah.
shit actually.
Feel
Yeah,
me?
I think he is a Filipino
Yeah.
nigga. Yeah, but
I
You
seen
feel
that
me?
shit.
So, like, but what really makes music, like, what we can say, like, yo, this shit's fire, or like, nah, this shit's not
Okay,
hitting.
I think about the quality of the sound that I'm hearing.
The
So we know,
sound.
like,
The mix, essentially.
there's
Nah,
there's
not just the mix, the instrumentation.
that's the
mix,
objectivity
voice,
part of
everything.
it. You feel me? Like,
Comes
music
in.
is dumb subjective, but we know there's
Exactly.
objectivity in music. If it sounds ass, if my ear is just like, regardless of
That's what I'm saying.
if I'm really listening, if that shit just hurt my ear, that's objectively bad. We can all agree, like,
Facts,
this
subjectively
ain't
bad though
but-
is when, like, to me, is when niggas say they're about to do one thing and it just don't live up to the bar that they set for themselves.
I done heard some shit.
That's why I love
Played
discovering
for me,
new
bro.
artists.
I'm saying, I'm like, this shit's ass, but I'm looking at the nigga next to me. He's like, yo, this shit's so hard.
And
I'm
that's
like,
the thing. A lot of times you could be
You
like,
feel me?
this is
Like,
ass.
it is
This is
what
not
it
for
is.
me. This is not
Facts.
for me.
And
This
when
is
it's
for
not
somebody
for me,
though.
I'll say it, and I say that all the time,
Yeah.
Just not for some shit, because some shit really just be bad. No bullshit.
And you know what's the interesting about music too? Even when shit is subjectively good, I still might not listen to it. I was in the whip after the Kai episode, and I was listening to, because we was running down the Grammy shit, right? And I seen Olivia Rodrigo, all these nominations. I don't even know who her music, like, I don't
She's
even know her
running that shit
music
up,
like
no
that.
bullshit.
So I was like, yo, Nate, I'm gonna give it a fair chance. We really about to listen through this album while we on our way to Brockton, and we ran through the album. and that's an objectively good album. Mark, there's some things I got an issue
Nigga
with.
didn't fuck with 3 of the songs.
No, I just
Out of
didn't
how many?
fuck with how
11,
she
something
didn't
like that.
switch up the topic.
Pretty good.
She did.
It was all about another, like it was all about this guy that didn't.
It was
want
mostly
her.
about
Nigga,
these
she
relationships
18
that
years
didn't
old, right?
exist. Yeah.
I mean,
She ain't
but
live life yet.
she could do it differently.
She know.
After a certain
gotta
amount
watch
of
the
songs,
show.
you're kind of like, but that's not the
Yeah,
point.
facts.
You
It
feel
got
me?
kinda
But I
tired.
can say that's an subjectively good album to me. I'm not gonna listen to it though, because that's just not what I like to listen to. So
Okay.
I'd rather listen. So maybe I go listen to a Playboy Cardi or Lil Uzi, and someone else might be like, "Yo, that's fucking hot garbage. How the fuck do you even listen to that?" And I'd be like, "Oh, you just don't understand."
Yeah, because
Facts.
like
It's just not for you.
especially with the rise, like I feel like within like hip hop and rap, like we're branching off into like so many like different like subcategories of like
Facts.
styles, and like music is expanding like tremendously right now. For me, like it's crazy. Yeah, like there's just so many different like types of artists and music, and like feel me, you'll never know if like who likes what, because for me, my music taste is so versatile. Like I'll be bumping my like playlist on shuffle, or like my just songs on shuffle, and Mozart, Beethoven will come on, and niggas will look at me
I
crazy
think
like,
we could all say,
you listen
really?
to this,
I would look at you
yeah.
You listen to albums on shuffle?
Really?
I don't know. This is
Huh?
boring as
You listen
hell,
to albums
nigga.
on shuffle?
What the fuck is
Nah,
this?
see,
Albums, yeah. Like I don't know,
Wait,
because
you
this
have a
is
problem with
but
her
not
playing albums on
initially,
shuffle?
That
not
is wild,
initially, not when I'm first
Okay,
listening to an
yeah.
album.
I'll
No.
never do that.
I would say
I'm either
even
gonna
that,
listen
even
to a
that's kind
select
of wild to
song,
me, but I
Or
understand
I'll just
that.
listen
Really?
through it all the way through.
Why?
I'll never shuffle.
Yeah,
an
I'll
album.
never shuffle an album. Yeah,
No. There's
Like-
certain people though. There's certain artists
it's not a good
where
album.
if I see their album, I might just hit the features.
It's not a good album.
Yeah, no. There's certain artists, but there's some
What do you mean by
artists,
just hit the features? What do you mean by that?
bro. If a Future drops, and it's one of not the
I love 2 Chainz, but 2 Chainz, no bullshit.
yeah, like there's certain artists where it's like,
No bullshit.
I'm gonna go look for your Lil Baby or your Drake feature or whatever. The big
That's
features.
fucked up.
Bro, because I
that.
know what Future's not really thinking
I
about, like
don't do that anymore, I
sequencing,
guess.
bro. You feel me? There's certain artists like a Kendrick, I'm never shuffling it because he actually thought about his sequencing. He thought like, yo, I want
It's an
you
album.
to listen to it this way. And then there's certain niggas who just like, we're just gonna put the top streaming songs, first 5, and then the rest of it.
It's not just music. It's
Whatever.
an album. I
You
feel
know
like
what I
that's the thing. Like that's why I feel like they should make like a new category of music. Like they should make like, cause it's
Yo,
like, is
after
there
seeing
really?
the Spotify wrap up shit, there's a lot of categories of music I,
I mean,
didn't even know
I mean like
existed.
a new
nigga.
category
Canadian
for like
hip-hop.
music releases.
Canadian hip hop.
Like music releases, like if you're because it's like mixtapes, albums, you know what I mean, EPs, whatever, singles. But I feel like they should have like compilations, like more like prominent. Like that should really be like a comp. Like when someone drops their like album, and it's really not an album.
It's just a collection of
it's
songs.
just drop it as a compilation, and like niggas should call it that. It should be like
a
comp
comp,
instead
a
of album.
comp. Yeah.
Mm.
Like, cause that's really what I be hearing, bro. And that's why I think I hear that also again, like I hear that so much in hip hop, and that's another reason why.
But
Like, I
that's
feel
all,
like
that's also just on them to say that. When Drake dropped fucking what is it, More Life?
More
Yeah, he
like
did
He
that.
kept saying he's like, it's not an album. It's not
He
an album.
did.
It's a
Playlist,
playlist.
yeah.
Right,
It's a playlist. He made that very clear. This is not
I
an
still
album.
don't know what that
I was
means.
gonna say, but that's
Hey,
the thing.
I
It's
don't
not
even
like,
know
I
what
knew
that
like
means.
Drake
Hey,
is
it's not an
focused on
album, though,
sequencing
like-
right now anyway, nigga. He just dropped the album that
No
had terrible
bullshit.
sequencing.
Yeah, no
And
bullshit.
for like, just for those who are watching and like, because I've had people come up to me like, yo, like, what's the difference between like an EP and a mixtape and an album? Like, for those who out there, do one of y'all want to?
You want to know the real? Because
Yeah.
like there's actual definitions and then there's the real. You feel me?
Both.
A
Give
lot of
both.
times, all right,
I'll
obviously,
get into the technical. Let's do
All
it.
right, yeah.
obviously, like on some technicality shit.
What is it?
It's,
also
it's
a
about the
capsule
link.
as well, right? There's also a capsule.
I don't know, bro.
So a single is just like any song or record that's been released under an artist name, usually under label, that gets put out. And it's the reason why it's called a single is because it used to get released as an individual disc or vinyl that people could play.
Facts.
You hold that, it's almost like a commemorative item, but it is like physical. You hold on to it, it's a single. It's a record. You know what I mean? That's why most times it was like a song, they call it a record. Or if it's like a
Yeah.
hit, call it a record. Then you got your we'll go to LPs or albums is like long play or limited play, depending on like which region of the country you're from.
And they have to be a certain time.
Yeah, it's like a project that's composed of any range of music that the artist chooses to put out. typically like in the past it would be called like a long play because the songs will flow into each other. So it's like even though a song like fades out and fades in, like those are like transitions that like for the time that was like real some innovative shit. They're like, yo, the song fading in and then the next one starts playing. That shit's hard. You know what I mean? So it would almost like be like one long play. You know what I mean? Of like music. You know what I mean? And the songs also would be longer at the time. You know what I mean? Like 60s and 70s and shit when shit was getting innovated. Like songs would be mad long.
5-minute joints
type shit. Niggas is making some records, nigga, no bullshit.
You know?
But then you got your EPs. Those are typically like, they're called extended plays. Those are songs that an artist chooses to release in like smaller quantities because there's less of them than like what would be on like a long play. The transition is usually a little different. But also there's songs that might not have made the cut for an album or for an LP. You know what I mean?
Right.
So then they make there's usually not themed. It's more like artists have more like creative control and free reign over like what type of songs they're putting out. It's just like, all right, we're just putting out a bunch of like Lucy's, if anything. A bunch of like records or singles that could be on this larger body of work, but they're not correlated to this album in the same way. So they're going to be like their own standalone thing, and it's smaller, shorter.
Yeah.
Now, this is my definition of it. You feel me? Because that's the real thing. That's where it comes from. Like he's giving y'all facts, and but I think we've seen it a lot with like talents like her and Chance the Rapper.
Facts.
When these niggas
I
drop
was about to say that.
20 song mixtapes and then 4 projects later they're talking about, here's my first album. I think a lot of times now people use album, now take it seriously. Now really critique it for what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, you critiquing my mixtape? It's a mixtape. You feel me?
Well,
like, yo, that's when I was coming up. Like, don't even look at it like that. But when it's an album, that means like you really want people to dive into this and take this seriously. You know, this is the project. This is not just like, you know, you cooking up songs and putting them together because that's your mixtape or your EP or whatever the case is. So I think when people
that's the one that you forgot, mixtape.
Mixtapes are just like, that's just music. That's basically like a compilation, but it could also be considered like an album. It's just like usually it's just released like it's like a non-official release.
Yeah,
okay. It's an artist release,
and especially during like the late 90s, early 2000s, where people were using beats that weren't theirs or they didn't have the rights to samples and stuff, so they were selling the mixtapes. You know. Yeah,
it's just like this is music that I made. I just can't release this as an album. Like, I can't profit off of this the same way.
Even though they were profiting off.
I mean, just not the same way.
Yeah, I hear you.
Street profit.
Cause you're still performing those songs, you know, like So that's to answer your question. That's what it is. But
I feel bad for Chance and her. No bullshit.
Wow.
Maybe not her.
Chance
for sure.
Why do you feel
as a
bad
musician maybe, but as an individual, he's kind of up.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm talking about the music, nigga. That nigga Chance the Rapper. He's not Chance the human, nigga. I'm sorry, bro. He's a person at the end of the day, but that is Chance the Rapper to me. You know what I mean? I'm talking about music.
Better.
It was so funny to hear a couple of years ago
did that shit
someone saying that Chance was gonna be like
Joe Budden said that.
Yeah, Joe Budden said Chance was gonna be like the next #1 artist in the scene.
But Joe Budden says a lot of bullshit.
That's like his thing. Nigga had been, bro.
The nigga Chance really went from dropping 3 like mixtapes, 2 mixtapes that were like considered like classics. First Day, 10 Day was hard, but it's not. But Coloring Book won all them Grammys and shit, bro. That was the first mixtape to win a Grammy. And then he dropped the album.
That's some bullshit because that's an album, bro. You feel me? But that's just all marketing
tactics. First project
to
be released for free on Apple Music. Second project to be released for free on Apple Music.
What does that mean, bro?
It means that he kept alive the spirit of the mixtape and released it for free and released it for people to buy, like to purchase it for free.
Is it free if it's on Apple Music? Because
it was on iTunes for free. Well, not that.
Apple Music, but
I was gonna say, can I access it without having to pay for an Apple Music subscription?
Donnie Trumpet in them.
Because at that point I paid for it.
Surf was the first project to be released on iTunes for free. That was like
but it's still not free. Because if I have to pay for a membership to listen to your music, I'm saying outside, but you're still selling it on other platforms though.
Surf? Not Surf. That's what I said. I clarified because I was like, that was the first album. You're right. That was the first album to be released for free or whatever, or like exclusive through like streaming and purchase through Apple Music. But it was also available on iTunes. Surf was the first one to do that.
What about that Bon Jovi shit that everyone had on their phone that they didn't want?
YouTube?
Oh, YouTube. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Fullest. I feel like the album was ass though. That made it worse. That was also one of the worst albums.
I feel like that's in the same situation. It's like it was free for the whole world.
Facts, but they put that shit on you. Shit. They niggas, that's some belligerence.
All right, but to go back, right? The real issue at hand. You got an issue with people who talk crazy, like they're like that, but they're not backing it up in the music. What do you want to see from them?
Talent.
But how are they supposed to get there if they don't feel like they the best, bro?
Bro, you know what I fuck? Here's what I'll say. You know what I fuck with about Key? I fuck with about you because like the thing that I fuck with you fuck with about you the most is that you're like, you talk your shit on the track, but like in real life, you like keep your head down and you be working.
But you don't know
trying to
these
get the
niggas in
shit
real
done.
life.
That's the
You don't
thing.
know
That's
these niggas
the
in real
thing.
life.
If I don't know
I'm
Key,
interacting
I might
with
think
niggas-
she's cocky as hell in the music.
In the music, but not in real
And I
life.
can say the same thing.
I'm talking about interviews. I'm talking about all the shit that niggas get to see from you. If you're still
But
talking
that's
shit
still
on
in
those,
front of a camera, so it's like
I be in
acting.
And
You don't know
that's
them in
the
real
thing.
life.
You're an
Yeah.
actor.
You
I
don't
don't
know
respect
them.
you.
And
I don't
that's-
respect you.
and
You're an
That's a different take
actor.
now, though.
No
That nigga-
bullshit. That brings a good point on like one thing that I really fuck with about me, and I think I explained this in like the earlier podcast, is like there's no distinction between me as a person, as an artist. It's just me as an artist is me amplified.
saying.
You feel me?
Wait.
It's not a
These niggas are
persona.
actors.
It's not a persona.
That's why I
that
don't
I'm-
respect
I'm not gonna say it's a persona, but you dig into a certain bag.
But that bag is
and I can
still
say
me,
that,
feel
and I'm
me?
saying that because I do the same thing. You feel me? I'm not like as well rounded as I am in real life as in the music because rap does have a certain thing that people that people want to hear, bro. That like the reality is, bro, rap is mad negative, bro. Or the shit that be
Niggas be-
popping. Like if
niggas
we
be
really
saying
want to
some
talk
wild
about
shit,
it,
yeah.
like the shit that really be it's cooler to say like, yo, I'm up here, y'all down there, or yo, like think about it. Chance the Rapper. That nigga talks about has an album where he's
I love my
uplifting
wife.
his marriage. I love my wife. Nobody want to hear that
That's
shit.
not why we
Yes,
didn't fuck with it.
Yo, my
The
nigga.
real niggas that fuck with the real people that listen to that album didn't fuck with it because it
I
wasn't
mean,
good.
it was bad. It was bad.
just
But
didn't
I'm,
sound
I'm
good.
talking about still, like, even when I'm making music, bro, I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, I've been in a relationship for the last 2 years and I've been having a great time. Like, this is a beautiful
Rap about
relationship.
it.
I don't want to rap. I don't feel the need to rap about it. Because who the fuck want to listen to that?
I mean,
bro?
it comes down to no. That's the
What are you
thing, though.
talking
Are
about?
you rapping for the
There's mad
masses,
niggas
or you
that
rapping
listen.
for your core? Because if it's your core,
I'm
they
rapping
really
for
gonna fuck with
myself.
you.
Like,
It
what
sound
do
like you don't wanna
I don't
listen to
even
it.
listen to rap unless it's like some R&B shit, bro. For me personally, if
know,
I'm
bro.
hearing like true love type shit, keeping the R&B. Because
If it's really
What's
that
the success-
impactful to you, then it'll come out on your art, bro. No
what's
bullshit.
a successful like rap song that wasn't even like straight rap song, not even like like singing on a chorus type shit, where it was like really uplifting, like Black Love, bro.
That's wild.
Black love,
Not even Black Love,
just
love.
positivity.
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot of songs, truthfully.
But there's so many more where it's like, oh, I miss her, or
You
I
talking
did her
about hit
greasy.
songs? You wanna hear
fuck
hits, or you
her.
wanna hear songs that niggas fuck with?
I'm talking about the disproportionate amount. I'm not
Alright,
saying that
but
they
you
don't
said- you said
exist.
name 'em. I'm
Nah,
like,
Niggas don't
I'm
be
like,
happy, bro. Niggas
be
Because
making
for
songs
everyone that you
live,
can
bro.
name, I can name 10 other that's the opposite.
That's valid, but all I'm saying is that they exist though. So you're
I
saying no
hear
one
you.
wants to listen to it. I'm like, it sounds like you don't want to listen to it.
type. And
That's what I'm saying.
rapping. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's-
No,
and
because
I
the
meant-
thing,
say
when
that
I
though.
start
Don't say
writing
that
it,
niggas don't want to listen to it.
I'm here
Because
because
I'm
I
like,
could
nigga,
because I could
exist.
start writing.
That's on you. It sounds like
Yeah,
you're
I hear
toxic,
you.
nigga. Don't put that on.
Maybe.
Don't put that on
Maybe.
us.
You said maybe.
Maybe.
Bad.
Don't put that on us, cause I'm like, nigga, I
Bad
be
for
bumping
the
some shit,
community.
bro. Like I told you, like I listen to like Orion Son and Arlo Parks. Like Arlo Parks, they'd be rapping about shit, bro.
Jesus.
Or it's just like,
I
yo,
see.
she's spitting about shit that
Give me some mainstream names.
Arlo Parks is nominated for a fucking Grammy, nigga. Get
You know
the
who that
fuck
is?
out of my
Wait,
face.
wait,
I
Get
know
the
after last
fuck
week.
out of my face.
Do you know the music?
I knew after last week.
Don't
you know the
disrespect.
music?
Put some respect on her name.
Do you know
What?
the music?
What the fuck?
Bro, I'm just saying
Put some
mainstream.
nah, you said
Bro.
Mainstream win this-
No, but we
Put
had this
some
argument before.
respect
Like,
on
what is
her
mainstream?
name.
What is not mainstream? If the
She
person's
on tour
nominated
with-
for a Grammy, we're not educated.
No bullshit.
Bro,
She's
the
on tour with
Grammys
Clara
are not
right
as
now.
mainstream,
Clara,
bro.
one of the biggest
Bro,
pop
if
stars
you're
in the
nominated
world.
for a Grammy, you're doing
Fuck
something.
out of here,
You're
bro.
clearly doing something.
Mad niggas was nominated for
Arlo Parks is
Grammys.
also
I
from
don't
the
even
UK,
know,
so
bro.
she's
That's
not
all-
even
that's
from
all
this
that's
country.
phenomenal.
So
That's all
it
that's
makes sense if you
phenomenal.
don't know her. But don't try to make it seem like she not up, nigga.
I'm just saying, use a better example because not everybody's gonna know that. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
That nigga
use
Kanye
it,
just
use
dropped
it.
the whole album about positivity, my nigga.
And that was dope.
Use a better example. All right, word. That was a good.
No,
all right,
I'm
you
talking
got
about
me.
love in a relationship. That's
His relationship with God.
God.
I'm talking about like, I don't know, bro.
That's a good relationship, bro. What you talking
Like,
about?
look at even like a artist like The Weeknd, Party Next Door. Like any of these,
Those aren't even rappers.
But what about them? No,
I'm just saying.
why you bringing them
music,
up?
I'm
Yeah,
just saying
toxic.
in music, bro. Like toxic is like, yo. Think about it like this. Don't they make the joke with R&B singers like, yo, if they go through a breakup, you be like, yo, their next project about to hit. You feel me? Because you know the type of emotions they about to tap into.
Yeah.
Because more people can relate to unsuccessful relationships than successful relationships.
Because a lot of people don't be unhappy, bro. They just want to hear what they're feeling.
That's a
A
fact,
lot of
and that's
people
why
listen
it's
to
not.
sad
And that's why
lives,
there's a
bro.
disproportionate
No
amount.
bullshit.
That's the point I'm making.
Niggas don't be happy out here, bro.
I'm
That's
at-
just what it is.
I'm
really.
looking.
I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
see what I be rapping, bro.
I'm saying I be happy, so it's
You
like,
know?
nigga, I don't care what you put out. I'm taking it. You feel me? Like,
I hear you.
I don't be
I
happy,
know.
nigga. So
I
I'm
know.
like, I'm looking through this shit. I'm like, damn, what do I be listening to for real?
He said, I would be happy.
Yeah, I be listening all the songs I on here like some sad shit.
Some
Some
sad
sad
fucking
shit, bro.
shit.
So I'm
But
like, I'm
no
sorry for
bullshit.
it, though.
Like, why does it feel so good to like listen to sad shit when you're going through sad shit? Like, it just like, feel me? Like, I don't feel
Because
like
it tells you that
Sonics,
it's
man.
okay
It's
to
the
be
Sonics.
sad.
That shit just hits you more in your
Feel
core.
me?
You feel me?
But also, I think it just like tells you like, yo, it's
like,
okay to feel that way.
That nigga that you love
felt that,
so.
huh?
Like, I felt
You
that
felt that
shit.
one.
Toxic. Toxic.
But like all that to
Niggas
like,
a hater.
I feel
I
like
think that all started from me even just saying like the reality is though that like you can't even say that there's not a distinction because knowing you in real life is different from the music. If I heard the music, I'm like, yo, this person like she talked that
she
shit.
talk mad. For me, she's
But that's
talking
you
some
still,
raw
though.
raw nigga. It is still me. I
That's what
feel
I'm saying.
like
I feel like that's what Raw was saying. Is like,
it's just the side
Like,
y'all
you
don't
tap
get
into
to
a different-
see.
right?
Feel me?
With that J. Cole song, when he was talking about I'm not Drake, I'm not Kendrick, you were like, oh, this is what I was looking for. This is what I needed. The nigga was like, yeah, I'm not those niggas. This is my place. I'm in the, what is he, like third place?
No,
he's saying,
I think I
essentially?
thought that was cool, and all of
I
y'all were
appreciated
like,
that,
all of
but-
y'all were like, how he gonna say that? How is he gonna take
No,
that out to
I
them?
said that's self-awareness. He
I'm
knows. Shout out
I
that
didn't say
nigga. He
that.
knows he's not those niggas.
I definitely
Mad
didn't say
people
that.
had an issue with that. Like, how could you say that? You're supposed to think that you're number one.
I
You're
was saying,
supposed
I
to.
don't really
But
care.
again, when you're in
Yeah.
the room with those niggas,
It's
you know,
refreshing.
I'm not those niggas. I'm
I
not
fuck
that
with-
guy.
Like I said, if
I'm
I-
not that guy.
But a lot of people need that juice. Like, they need that gas to get them to eventually reach that place if they do
Cool.
reach that place. Think about it through this perspective. A lot of
Let's
times,
hear it.
if people are saying some shit and it's not their reality at the moment, because I know plenty of artists who like spoke
That
their
shit
shit
to
into
an
existence.
existence.
So they might not feel like they number one at this moment,
Mhm.
but they gonna carry that. So then when they do reach the pinnacle of their career, they could be like, I told y'all niggas. You
Mhm.
feel me? I rapped about it before I even had it. How
Mhm.
many people have done that?
a lot.
So, okay.
And that's fire.
So how about look at it through that perspective?
However, I will say that perspective is dope. You know what I mean? For people that are doing that, good for you. But all those niggas weren't just talking about that shit. A lot of niggas that you're describing, especially in hip hop, niggas are still selling crack. Niggas are still talking about how they was down bad. They was like, nigga, I robbed a nigga the other day because I had to. That's just how we live type shit. They had a balance. A lot of the niggas that I hear today, it's like niggas just talk about how up they are when they're not up. Niggas is just capping. Niggas just lying. When you're just lying, there's a difference between lying and speaking shit into existence, bro. You know what I mean? When you manifest some shit, it's like you're putting in work to make that shit happen. You're not just saying it over and over again and hoping it sticks. Throwing shit at the wall, hoping for the best. Like, that's what I see from niggas, and that's why I don't respect it. Niggas be talking about how they're the best at shit, and then there's a nigga that's right next door to them doing that shit way better than them, and that's way more humble, way more popular. Like, what's good with niggas?
I hear you, bro.
Do better.
I hear you. There's a lot of people out here that got a lot of clout. I talk about it all the time. I'm not even gonna harp on it.
Nigga don't, yeah.
But I respect it. Keep going.
I don't respect it.
Keep
Don't-
going.
And don't keep going. I hope you fail.
Ooh,
Hope you stop.
I have a question.
I'll never wish on anybody, man.
Nope. I hope you fail in this
I would never
endeavor.
wish failure
There's
on
other shit
anyone.
you can succeed at. I just hope you fail at what you're doing because you're lying.
I got
And you
a,
don't deserve that shit.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
So, no bullshit. What do you feel like is the difference between admiration and like
Fighting?
biting? Like, cause like for me, like I'm not gonna say no names. I'm very observant and I be seeing like certain shit. Feel me? Like I know I don't give a fuck about anybody, what anybody has to say about what I do. I just do what I do and I like what I do because I do it. But then I be peeping like some people, like I can't say I do.
I see
feel
why.
me?
I see why you won't though.
You
but
feel
I
me?
you.
Like I won't say that niggas is jacking my shit, but I see niggas
They
jacking
do.
my shit. Like if I'll cook something, you know how I be cooking on Snapchat, then I'll
He's talking
go
about actually cooking.
like actually
like
cooking,
meals.
like
Nah,
actually
nah,
me-
nah,
like
nah.
Oh, wait, so they're copying you because they made the
no,
same
no,
meal?
no, like
Nah,
no,
nah,
I'll
nah,
start
nah.
like it's just the way.
Making music, bro.
Feel me? No, I'm talking about cooking.
She's talking
He's
about
talking
meals,
about
cooking
bro.
food,
Steak
looking
and
like-
broccoli
like-
and some shit, nigga.
I'll be cooking and then I'll see like for me a couple of days later on Snapchat, like for me,
Nah, don't do that.
a shorty start cooking or like for me.
Bro, you
Or-
didn't invent
Nah,
cooking
nah,
videos.
nah, nah, nah,
I feel you. I feel you.
No, no,
Nah, hear her out.
or
'Cause
like
niggas be doing that to
Niggas
me
be like,
too.
oh,
Feel me?
this is shit you see on Twitter. Like,
Nah, hear her
where'd you
out.
go? What restaurant was that? Oh, niggas want to go to the same restaurant.
Nah,
as me.
hear her
Niggas
out.
tryna buy
Hold
my
on,
shit.
hold on.
not even on that, but like for me, like I don't know, like so I started making music, feel me,
And now everybody
then-
want, you know what I mean?
Nah, like,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
everybody it's not
really explain.
everybody, but
Specific people.
I see specific people.
I
Like
know you seen this.
I'll start posting like mad content or being consistent, and then I'll be like, yo, I got something coming soon, man. And it's just like, oh, now you got something coming soon. Feel me? Like, so like, what, like, how do you guys feel about like, being in the rise, being artists, being creatives, and people fucking with you and fucking with your shit and admiring you, but feel me, there's different. Then there's those people who kind of like bite your shit or like, feel me.
All right, so I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with
No,
it.
you said with the cooking shit, you lost me, dog. I was
Yeah. Like,
everybody can
I
cook,
could
you feel
answer
me?
that,
Like,
like,
the cooking shit was valid, bro.
How much do you credit to influence versus biting? And I thought you were gonna talk it in the music.
No, that's what I'm talking about too, within the music.
Nah, you started talking about, I be posting cooking snaps, then all of a sudden,
That's
I
real
see
life.
Nah, but
That's
I'm
real
just
life.
saying that, like,
Nah.
but that's me. Like,
Sometimes it
as a
should be
person,
dry
bro.
where you really don't be
And I'm not-
seeing it,
and
and then you post
I-
it. Now I'm seeing
but
it,
you
bro.
know what a part
niggas
of that is,
biting,
though?
I'm sorry, bro.
No, okay. And I'm
This food is
and I'm
solid.
gonna take it to a bigger
Sorry.
level. I'm not even saying
No
yo,
bullshit.
but there are people who do think like that though, like on an extreme level, and that's on some like main
Narciss-
character
it's
syndrome shit.
narcissistic.
To
It's
think that
narcissistic.
like,
Oh, me,
like
yeah.
it's me who made them make that life decision or
Of
whatever
course,
the case
I
is.
have people
Facts.
who think. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I
Nah,
have people in my life right now where I pay attention. I don't say nothing, but they'll be like, "Yeah, I gave this nigga that bar," or feel me, I'm the nigga who introduced them to this shit, and it's just like.
yeah.
I like for me.
Like, why do you feel
I
like you
bet
even have
you.
to say that?
You feel me? Like
I feel you.
I bet those people appreciate it, but like,
more
why are you
credit.
making it seem like for me you're the main influence on?
And
like,
even
for
then,
me,
isn't
like,
that dope? Like, if you do post a healthy cooking snap, and now someone else is deciding to cook in their crib,
It's a
I'm about to start
different.
Thing is,
posting
right, the
toxic
thing is,
cooking shit.
what she's
I'm about to post
saying-
me killing myself
I'm
on
assuming
like,
she's basing it off the fact-
I'm about to fry some pork, nigga.
Off what she's saying, I'm assuming you're basing off the fact that you know for a fact, like, nah,
I
there's
know,
they
like-
definitely started doing this because of me, right?
Yeah.
If that's the situation, that's cool to me. You feel me? 'Cause
It's
at the end of the day,
for me-
I know it's like, oh, I inspired them to do some shit. You feel me? I don't even care if you run with it and you do it bigger and better than me. You feel me? That's fine. Because at the end of the day, I know it's like,
I might be excited if you run with it. And you
nah,
make it
because at the end of the day, it's like, yo, what I did inspire someone to do some shit and they're popping off of it. Dope. That's
Dude,
dope.
no. Let me.
That's dope as fuck.
Yo, I got this
'Cause that
nigga. I
shows
got
me
this. I got this
the
nigga.
blueprint,
I got
nigga.
this
I
nigga.
Pointing at me, I'm not even saying anything.
No, I'm hip because this.
Because
Because
niggas
nigga
make
saying some
tight
funny
beats,
shit.
bro. If niggas make tight beats, whatever I'm saying, Yves, bro, it's like, nigga, that's dope.
No,
At the end of the day, I'm
no.
gonna come up with more
See,
shit.
the thing is,
What
he
the
says
fuck?
that's dope. If there's a Boston nigga, right?
Yeah.
Who pulls out his vintage 35mm camera and
anyone
start
can
taking
do
a
that,
set.
bro.
I'm saying that.
Everyone can
but
do
I'm
that.
saying, I know.
You'll never do it the way I'm doing it though.
No, but what
That's
if he
the
is
thing.
and he
And-
did it
and that's
better, bro?
the-
No,
that's
no,
the
not
magic
I'll do
in
it
it.
in a different fucking way.
No,
bro.
I'm just
You
saying-
still-
He's
you
like,
can
he's
do
like,
that
oh,
shit.
he said that I'll
And
switch
niggas
it
will
up.
peep.
You got
Niggas-
it.
Yo,
You got it.
You
I'll
got
switch
it,
it up.
right?
You got it.
No, I'm
I'll
just
switch
saying,
up.
you know damn well you're not gonna be like, cool, that nigga took my like.
Cause nigga, that nigga
I'm gonna
knows.
start doing that.
I'm the nigga that got that shit.
Nah, but what
You
if
know
he's
that.
what if he's
I'm
now
cool with
make
that.
what if he's now the photographer for all artists
see
and
that
he's
happen all
making
the time,
millions?
bro.
I'm saying don't say that. I'm
fucked
happy
up.
for that nigga. Don't
Why
go
would I
lie
be?
and say
Yo,
that.
I'm
I
gonna
swear to God.
Every time you
I
take a
swear to
picture,
God.
bro, I'm gonna take the same picture, bro.
Do that
I'm gonna
shit.
start.
You can repost it too. You can say yo shit, nigga.
No bullshit. Nah, no bullshit, bro.
And
I'm
if
gonna
you
start-
get more
niggas
likes,
that
you
shit.
gonna
I
be
told
tight.
niggas,
Nah, bro, I'm gonna
I told
force
niggas
it.
before,
I'm gonna
I was like, yo,
literally
you can have my picture. Post that shit. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
just steal your shit, bro.
I'll do it again.
I'm gonna go to wherever you get your shit. You get your shit transferred, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna just be like, yo, send
Follow
me
your
a
whole
call.
process.
I'm gonna send him 100. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm sliding you 100 under the table. Send me a call. And I'm posting it
Yeah, I
first.
think-
I'm be like, shot by me.
When you're that
I-
original,
yeah.
when you're that dope, where you could constantly come with new things that people are biting, it's like you can never run out of ideas.
Feel
You
me?
keep blowing
And I-
up.
That's facts.
And I
Niggas will
fuck
do
with
that, bro.
that.
That's
That's the
life.
magic in it. Like
That's
for
life.
me, you may do like for me. We may got the same shoes on, nigga, but you'll
not
never
rocking them.
rock
Ran
them
the
the
same-
way I'm
exactly.
rocking them, nigga. And for me, it's a magic of knowing that. At the same time, like subconsciously, that shit's just like it's annoying because I feel like the agenda that I'm pushing, at least me as an artist, is for me, stand in your truth. For me, like stand in your truth. Like whatever you like to do that. Like
Nigga got
for
the
me,
glasses
like
on the podcast. I just
Don't
peeped.
do that.
I didn't even realize that until just
I was
now.
even thinking about the scenario he was just saying. Like, if I was to meet that nigga face to face, I'd be looking at the nigga like, you know what you doing. We
Like,
know
you're
what
not
you
gonna
doing.
be
Not if
cool
he's wearing
with
those
that, bro.
glasses,
You're not-
nigga. You won't be able to see his eyes. He gonna look right past your shit, nigga. He gonna walk past
Oh,
you
you
like
said-
you don't
I'm
even
not talking
exist.
about him
I
specific-
know. I'm saying if a nigga wearing those glasses, he gonna walk past you like you don't exist.
That's
You
the
know,
superpower
nigga. He's like,
about
I don't
it.
know the fuck you are,
Yeah,
nigga. Get the fuck
facts.
out my face. I ain't copying
but they
you,
always
nigga.
will. They
You
always
gonna
will
go
know.
home. You got a picture of
The
Yves on the wall.
copier
I
always
feel
knows
you.
who they copied. You feel me? And that's just what it is.
So, nigga,
What do
it
you mean?
don't matter if I know, nigga. I'm up. You not. That's the
Yeah,
type. That's
that's
No,
the
but
thing.
at the end of the day, I'll
Because
still be
that
up.
person's
Nigga, you
life
like,
situation is
if
different.
I may not be as up as them, but I'll be up. In
If
my
I
own
stole
way.
shit from a nigga, bro, after I stole it and got it on, I'll be like, I stole that shit for this nigga. That nigga's bitch.
My
Nigga,
thing
that
is,
nigga
I'm
got
not
shit
saying
on
that
me.
you
Yeah.
won't eventually like come up with your own shit to come up, but don't
I
say
already did.
you happy for that nigga, bro.
Why
No,
wouldn't I be?
Yeah.
because
Why
they
wouldn't I be?
stole like they're
Bro, I
successful
just
based
said I
off of
wish
your
failure on nobody,
recipe, bro.
Nigga,
feel
okay,
you.
go ahead. Niggas do that all the time. When I'm sampling niggas, they
You
made
don't
that
want
shit.
niggas to fail?
Sampling
sampled
is
them.
different. You
It's
still
the same
added your
shit,
twist, bro. But imagine a nigga literally made
I want
the
niggas to
same
fail.
I
beat,
feel
bro.
that.
I feel
feel
like
that.
you
All he
can't
did
grow
was
without
switch
failure.
up.
So
Wait,
that's
hold on,
why
I
I be
can't hear
wishing
him.
failure on niggas.
Yeah.
What you say?
What if a nigga you like made the same beats as you, bro?
Niggas do that already. Niggas make type beats literally trying to imitate someone else.
But
And they
the
get
same
they
beats
get
as
hit record.
you.
Do that shit.
Do that.
Do that shit.
All right.
I'm
Because that
stealing
shows
this
me
nigga's
I'm doing
hard
shit
drive,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm doing
But-
shit right and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
All right.
Real shit.
That's what it tells you. You gonna be like, at least I knew I was doing something right. You gonna be
No,
bro
because you guys are
thinking
saying
that
it
shit.
from,
nigga.
nah, but you
What
guys are
the
saying it
fuck?
from a perspective as if I'm failing. I would never fail.
I'm not saying you're
I'm
failing.
saying
I
you
would never
staying
fail.
where you
no, he's
are.
like, oh, niggas are gonna be like, oh, what do you just say? I'm broke. Da, da, da. It's like, nigga, I would never be broke.
No,
not
but you're
saying that.
saying
I'm
where
saying
you
that the
are
nigga-
while someone else is elevating off
Yeah,
your
off of-
creation,
off of
bro.
Literally what you're doing.
your work, your hard work. You
Like
feel
a-
me?
a copy
Like
of your
a lot
shit.
of people had to struggle to get to the
Like
point
play-
they are.
like
But
some-
imagine
like
they
some-
skipped the struggle part
like some
and just took
plagiarism
the,
type
to
shit.
reap the benefits, bro.
Like some plagiarism type shit.
You're
And
saying
no
that
one-
it's
and
cool
niggas
to
do
plagiarize,
that.
bro.
Niggas, you
But
see,
you're
you see
co-signing
what,
plagiarism, bro.
What's her name? Ivanka Trump when she plagiarized
Yo,
Michelle
cool
Obama.
it.
We feel you, bro.
You
We're
feel-
saying,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
saying
that
how
shit-
we.
Like,
That's
you feel me?
that
Niggas
made
will
me
know.
tease.
You imitated.
I'm
It will
hurt.
always come out into the light. This nigga imitated. This nigga copied this nigga.
Okay, it comes
No,
out
come-
into the light, but
You
it's
think
like that's
Michelle
not
was
what we're
like,
saying.
I'm happy for
We're-
her.
Facts. That's
Well,
what
I
we're
don't think
saying.
she's telling. I don't think she wanted her to fail either.
That's good.
But she probably also didn't want her to steal her speech.
Fuck that bitch.
But she did it. You may not want it, but they did it.
I
What can you
heard
change
bro.
about that?
I heard you, bro.
You don't be wanting niggas to fail?
No.
Like,
Yo,
you
Nate
can't
been
grow.
on
I feel
some
like you can't grow without failure,
negativity,
bro. That's why I be wishing failure on niggas. I feel like you need to fail in order to, it's like a smack in the face. You need
No,
that sometimes.
I don't wish failure on niggas. Niggas could fail.
Just know it's
I
gonna
just don't
happen.
wish that
But
on
I'm
you.
not wishing. Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah.
wishing it on you.
Nigga, what?
it's
That
gonna
makes
happen
perfect sense.
regardless of
That makes
whether I
perfect
wish
sense.
it or not.
It
So
does
why am I
make
speaking
sense.
at
I'm
it?
just saying, like, nigga, what? If you don't wish failure on someone, like, I feel like you're just making
No,
the
because you
same-
literally said, I want this person to fail. I would never say that to someone.
Yeah,
I'll never feel
nigga.
that way.
But
Just
I
fail on
justified
your
it. I
own.
said I want them to fail because niggas need that, bro. Niggas
I
is
Yes,
think-
but it
waiting.
doesn't have to come
think
from your desire of it.
It doesn't. It's not gonna come from my desire, nigga. That's not how that shit works, bro. I'm not saying I wish it and then it happens, nigga. I'm not a fucking genie.
Obviously not. But
I'm saying I want to see
that.
that. I'm saying I want to see that shit happen, and if it happens, all right, it happens. I'm not. It doesn't happen because of me, nigga. I'm not
Alright.
plotting on niggas' failure. I'm not doing shit to make niggas
It's the
fail.
fact that's even conscious in your mind to be like, I want this person to fail.
I think there's a difference.
What,
You're not.
you said that's it's the fact. What is it? It's what is it in that sentence? You said
What do
it's
you
the
mean?
fact that I want this. What is it? What is it? What
Whatever
the
their failure is.
No. That's okay. That's actually not what that means. You're saying it's the fact of this thing. So what's it's like? What is the correlation between what we're saying right now? Because I'm saying I
You're
want them to
losing me.
fail because of this thing, and you're saying it's the fact. Like, is that something wrong with that? Is that what you're saying?
Is there
Like, is it
something
bad?
wrong with?
There's
Is there
nothing
some?
wrong with failing.
Can I
No,
jump in?
No,
is there
is there
something
something
wrong
wrong
with
with
what I'm
wanting?
saying?
He's saying, is there something wrong with wanting
because
niggas
you're
to
not giving
fail?
the full context of what you actually mean to, like, what your actual message is. Your message is, I want you to fail to succeed, right? To eventually
No,
succeed.
I want you to fail so that you can stop thinking that this is what success is for you.
All right, Pete, but say that. You
Because
feel
you're
me?
lying.
No, but say that, because otherwise, if you say I hope they
I just want
fail,
them to fail.
that just means that
You just
like
want them to fail.
you're just hoping that.
Even though I just like gave the context
But
already.
you didn't initially
but
say
you
that,
don't
though.
give the context when
what
you're
are you
saying that to
talking
No,
about?
from the
somebody.
jump, you didn't say that. You
The
were just-
first thing that
even
I
one
said, the
Tyler
reason-
Creator, you were like, I just wanted to fail. I don't want it to win that Grammy. I wanted to fail
But I explained.
afterwards.
All right, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just now, and I'm talking about the niggas that be mad cocky in hip hop.
Oh, like feel me,
I
like
just explained that whole shit, and then said that's why I want niggas to fail, and now it's still like a
'cause
bad
it's like
thing.
basically like
Niggas
one.
just- I don't know.
I feel like it's not like wanting them to fail. For me, I feel like it's just like
Like I don't
you
wish
have
like
to-
eternal failure.
like
on
you
niggas.
have to go through these like adversities and
Yeah,
these
for sure.
obstacles
We
and
know
these
that.
challenges and learn from your mistakes and learn from these lessons.
Facts.
Feel me? Instead of thinking that it's just like a linear, feel me,
There's
one
also
way
no
thing.
such thing
like,
as just like only success. Everybody
of
fails.
Of course,
So it's like
it's how you It's
I don't
how
need to
you're
be the one
conveying
saying
that
that's what I'm
message.
saying.
I think
All right, yeah. You don't have to be the one saying it. I don't have to be the one saying it either. I'm still gonna say it though, because it's true.
No, of course.
And
that's
you
a-
it's
That's
true.
where I was
It's
on that
true
point
for you
though.
too,
It's like,
though.
I don't need to be the one to say that.
But it's true for you though. You do
What?
want to see niggas fail because you know that's how niggas grow. So it's true for you.
Like,
That is a
So
fact.
just because I'm
It is
saying
a
it don't
fact.
mean that it's
The
bad.
point is,
Nah,
I'm not
I
the
don't
one
like
saying
I
that.
don't like the way you paint
It's
me.
like-
Yves.
it's
I
like-
don't like the way
You
you
said it, bro.
it.
You said it,
I'm-
my
It's
I'm
nigga.
like the
being
white
honest.
chicks.
Hey.
It's like white chicks. Like you thought it. Well, you said it.
Facts. I'm just being honest, bro.
I hear
That's
you.
all it is.
And there's
Just-
no wrong with
I'm
what you're
saying the same shit that everyone thinking, bro. I'm just putting it out there, bro.
All right, Pete. We just going in circles talking about what we really meant to say. We know what we meant to say. All right.
I
Now,
don't think it's a circle. I think it's a back and forth
I will
conversation.
say it.
Yeah, it was. Maybe it was going like this. Maybe. Don't.
Yeah, Key,
no,
why
but
you be wilding on Twitter?
no, but I knew
What's
you was
going on
about
with
to.
that?
Everybody's been blocking on
He
me
said
like.
don't do it, but then he did it.
Yo. I no
What's going on
bullshit.
with that?
I'm like no bullshit. Mad people is like, yo, you peep
You have to
Key's
get
Twitter.
like pop-ups of all the
You peep-
tweets.
I just
No,
hate
nigga.
that. Like, I'll hop on the Bad Video community account, and for some reason, Twitter gives you tweet recommendations. So be like, recommended tweet,
I don't see
Key,
that shit.
boom.
Like,
Well,
and
that's
then
be-
it's
yeah,
some
that's because
wreck
it's a
shit.
business account. It's a little different.
But
Like-
Most of the time.
no bullshit. I just like I'm new to Twitter.
I'm very aware.
I've been asking people like before, like, yo, I'm not.
So
I
the
don't
thing
really
is,
fuck with.
I
just
believe
feel
in
like
I believe in giving the viewer context. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. You
You
gotta
gotta-
get
you
pop-ups of all the
gotta-
tweets.
you
nigga.
gotta like know
gotta
what
get
we
pop-ups.
saying,
Yeah,
right? You
okay,
feel me?
and
Like,
then I'll
gotta-
give my statement, and
ah,
then
you gonna
feel me,
back
like,
these
we in
up. You gonna
court,
back
feel
these up.
me?
You gonna
I'm
stand on these.
Go
I feel like
ahead,
certain
feel
ones
me?
he should have answered.
Yeah, I'm gonna just no comment,
Plead
no
the fifth.
comment.
Let's
Feel
read-
me?
Let's read these tweets.
Yo,
man.
oh my, y'all got it pulled up on
Nate's
this
about to
shit.
read it? Oh, Nate's doing
shit.
it?
Gonna
Nate's
read
doing
I
it.
say that.
I'm
Say
not
that.
reading
all
that
right,
shit.
Nate, you do that.
All
You
right,
do
go
your
ahead,
thing.
go
You do your
ahead.
thing, bro.
Let's find them. Let's find some.
You're not
of
gonna
them.
put them on the TV?
Yo,
I don't want to.
All right.
Because you gotta read it like poetry, you know what I mean?
Ah,
You
yeah.
can't read
Do
a
you-
snap
do
as
you
we
think-
go
all right, go
along.
ahead, go
okay.
ahead.
My pussy be talking, but I can't listen to it right now. Crying face emoji.
So why can't you listen to it?
No bullshit. I feel like
She having
there's
conversations with you?
all right. I feel like there's different sides of me. Feel me? And nobody but the niggas who really know me know that.
Okay.
So it's just like Twitter. I feel like it's
We all
a
know that now.
platform. Feel me? It's a platform where I really get to say, like, slowly but surely, y'all are gonna start seeing like, yo, Key's really fucking tapped, nigga, on some shit.
Expand
I'm
on that.
tapped.
What do you mean by that?
I just be having thoughts, man. Thoughts be.
All right,
be
so
racing through
my
my
biggest
head,
thing is
man.
my biggest thing is when was that tweet tweeted? What time?
That was tweeted.
This is one of those tweets.
3:02. This is middle of the day, yo.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why 3:02
3:02.
p.m. Like,
I
damn,
don't even know
Like, you
what
stopping
was-
your day to be like, my pussy talking. Like,
Because there was just a lot
because
going
horny
on.
hours, like, if you're new
Yeah,
to Twitter,
you're
right?
new,
You got to
yeah.
know that horny
3
hours
a.m.
is like after.
I know.
Like,
after-
everybody goes to bed.
after 2 a.m.
You know, like, you just getting grease. Yeah, nah, that was funny. Yo, someone's a clown for that. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to Exhibit B. Yo, see, and she with the fuck shit. She with the fuck shit.
Yo, Tomo tweeted this. What time was this tweeted?
He
Yo,
was on that ass.
For-
Nigga don't be doing this.
Did he
job that
ratio
way.
you too?
Nah, he didn't. He
Nah,
didn't.
no, almost.
This thing said ratio.
no
All right.
bullshit.
That's the internet, right?
I don't
He gives
know.
off. No, poetry. Do you think?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
He
though.
gives off big dick energy. I don't know though.
All right.
Snap,
So
snap,
for
snap.
anybody who don't know, what is BDE?
BDE, big dick energy. Feel me?
You wanna say it?
No bullshit. That's no bullshit. That's subject. No bullshit. That's subjective to who. Feel me?
I'm
Whatever.
saying, what's the general like help? Whoa,
Damn.
help.
Nigga.
Nah, she explained it.
Help
It's
the people out.
subjective, 'cause
It's a-
like I don't
basically-
know though. You know what I'm saying?
Feel me? Like, I don't know. It's when a nigga like
'Cause
just off
clearly-
a certain presence, like he didn't even gotta say nothing to you. Just off there, nigga. Like you could just tell, like that's some big dick
And I wouldn't
energy
know.
on some shit.
I wouldn't know. But you're saying I don't know though. So
I
what
don't-
is the question about it?
Feel me? Like, for me, am
But
I
that's the
gonna
thing.
try to find out?
I
Am
think it's
not
one of
trying
those
to
things
find
like
out?
you
I
either
don't
got
know.
it or you. What, bro? You think I'm about to say some regular shit?
I don't
It's
know,
one of
nigga.
them ones like you. It's probably like you either got it or you don't. You feel me? It's either you got the sauce or you don't got the sauce. I can't explain if you got the sauce.
No, but she's
why
saying,
you got
oh,
it.
he gives that off. It's like, so I feel like there should be no question about it.
But
If that
the
nigga's
thing
really
is,
like that, there should be no question about it.
it's a internal thing. Feel
He
me?
going
Like,
hard, bro.
cause
It's only
feel
been
me,
the last couple
like,
of days,
And it goes
bro.
to one of my tweets. Like, feel me? Like, it's like what attracts you. Like
It's
for
something
me,
about
like
niggas with low nipple. Yo, where is that coming from?
This is a
I
classic.
can't, because like
This
it's
is a
just
classic.
weird. Like
Because we've
niggas
all seen this one, but
with
none of us
little
liked
nipples,
it. That's
like
why it's a
feel me,
classic.
Couldn't
like
relate.
it's
Wasn't my
weird.
business.
Like you got little nippies.
Yo, what does that mean, bro?
It's to me, I feel like
Yo, there be some niggas watching this shit like, I don't fuck with her.
the
no
reason,
more.
the reason why it
She
makes
not a
it
fan favorite
poetic,
no more?
the reason why it makes it poetic is because of the emojis. The emoji really gives off the energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when you're reading it, it's like, all right, it's a sentence, whatever. You could put a period at the end and be like, I meant what I said, just like that. There's something about these
Clowny
niggas.
these niggas.
But
But
No, is it
It's
more
like
of a? Is it more of
something
like,
about
do you fuck with the niggas with low nipples, or are you clowning
it's
on the
funny,
niggas with low
like,
nipples?
it's funny
something about
Clowning.
it. It's
Like,
just
Clowning.
like it's
This is
tiny
making her
emoji.
cry, yo.
There's
Like, she's
something about
clowning that
these
shit.
No, quick. Pause. Is there niggas
Whoa.
with big nipples? Like I'm
Yes.
confused, bro. Like big
Yeah.
areola nipples,
yes.
Yeah, bro.
like, and that's
This shit,
wavy.
feel me, this
That's
shorties
wavy
with
to you.
big air. I didn't say that's wavy, but it's something about the mini nipples. It's funny.
I gotta like look.
Many nipples.
Like I gotta like imagine my nipples.
Like, but like back to the
Imagine,
original
you don't know
statement
yourself,
about
nigga.
to imagine.
You don't know
about
I
yourself,
don't
nigga.
stare at my nipples. I'm just.
about the BDE, bro. Feel me? I think like within my last couple of relationships, like I was a very innocent, naive young lady, but as of lately, you know, that's been changing. So remember, you
Is your
saying
radar getting better?
it's getting higher, nigga. You talk about, for me, the Twitter hours is after 2, nigga. My shit be 25/8, nigga. Like,
Oh my
feel
god,
me?
you a horny
No,
ass nigga. Though.
but nobody would know that because I keep it cool. Feel me? But feel me, there's triggers. Feel me? But for me, I can't. I'm on a dick hiatus right now.
I was about to be like, I was about to
that's
ask, are
probably
you on
why.
a drought?
I'm purposely on a hiatus.
Her DMs about to go up, nigga.
Yeah, facts,
Man,
Bro.
Yeah, you be getting some weird
Oh.
shit in the DMs. I seen that one thing about the dirty panties. That was right.
Yo,
What?
that's not even the most wreck shit that I've. No, we ain't gonna bring that up.
Nah, we
didn't-
talking about that.
No, we not.
Wait, wait.
Nah. Right.
About what?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, we not doing that.
Cut that.
Nah.
Hey, that's me.
You on man?
This is your
Come on,
page.
No, but I didn't even know that I posted that. But how far is this?
I'm
This is
head,
in
like
November.
Remember.
I'm just going through, make sure I
Anyway,
didn't miss anything.
nah, what's the story about the dirty panties? What you talking about?
It's right there. It's
Yeah,
right
you
there.
might
Go
quit.
scroll down. Scroll down. Read that. Read it in poetic. Read
Could
it.
I? Oh wow,
Read it.
wow.
This is not really poetry. It's just kind of creepy. You gotta put on the creep voice. Could I buy a pair of dirty panties?
They just.
And it's like not
It's
even
9:40
regular.
a.m. and
No.
I'm horny.
Yo, not
That
40
was,
a.m.
yo, that's
That is
crazy.
wild, bro.
40
I have 11 followers. I've no
We,
followers.
and
is
look,
11?
you both follow the baby. Of course, this nigga will be following the baby. Nigga, not
Why
even.
you follow the baby?
What do you mean you both follow the baby?
Nigga, this was prior to, for me.
Prior
I mean,
to the
that
most
nigga
recent
still
thing, there's a
doing
lot
some
of
random-
things.
Yeah, feel me.
Crazy. That nigga be wildin'.
But not even a clean pair, a dirty pair of my panties, nigga.
Yo, if I'm you, I'm saying how much?
Nah,
How much-
you
how
know
much
I
you
keep
talking?
looking on this,
How much
bro.
you talking? Because
Why?
that shit don't mean nothing.
Nah, you delete that tweet, bro.
Which one?
You deleted the tweet about the pussy leaking.
No, that's up there still.
Nah, where's
What,
That
the?
shit's
what
up
did she
there
say?
still.
What did she say?
It's just feel me.
Shut up, man.
Like I be
That
turned on by
shit's
the
funny as
weirdest
fuck.
things. Like a nigga can
Oh, the
talk.
voice.
Yeah,
voice.
a nigga's voice can just be just. It don't even gotta be deep or anything. It's just his voice. Like I mean, that shit. Nigga, just keep talking, and I'm gonna just be quiet. Just keep talking, and I'm gonna be. It's down, I think. Hold on, yeah.
She deleted
Yeah,
it.
hold
How
on,
did
it's
she delete
not.
it?
I
You scary
didn't. I
ass
didn't.
nigga.
Twitter deleted.
I didn't.
Niggas out here
before
sending
the
you
new
voice
pic.
memos, huh?
What?
No bullshit. Somebody did send me a voice memo talking after that. No bullshit, and they only kept sending me voice messages.
Bold.
For me,
That shit's not here no more.
No.
yes, it is. It's below all that shit. I mean, it's below all that shit. I think.
Nah.
Right there, right there.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
all right, poetry, bro.
Go ahead.
This one's funny. It be the weirdest things that turn me on. Crying emoji. Just how a nigga's voice sound can make my pussy leak.
Yo, the emoji is
Can-
wild too. Like,
can
like I
make
can't
wine
control
face
myself. Like,
emoji.
yo,
Who like that shit?
Can make that pussy.
like
You
that
know,
shit?
yo, the likes
Who like
on
that
the
shit?
tweets be wrecked.
Who
You
like
know
that
who
shit?
like this?
Don't do-
I'll tell you 3 of the niggas that like this shit right now.
don't do that.
Who?
It's been another episode of Bad.
Yeah, you need to block that shit. Block that
Yo, that
shit.
first name, I did not see coming. I didn't see that coming.
Shit.
Oh, the second name. No, the third name. I didn't see that coming. No.
Yo, no, why you saying that, nigga? Oh, bro.
Nigga, these is public tweets. They gonna find out.
They're gonna
If they
find.
go looking for it.
So my question:
But
am
you know
I cutting or am I bleeping?
Nigga, you cut. Nigga, you bleeping. Yeah, bleep that first. You caught wreck. Because no bullshit, we ain't even gonna discuss this on air, but some wreck shit happened with that nigga, bro. Some wreck shit, bro. Awesome, the wreck. Awesome,
We're not talking about it. We leave it at that.
Yo.
That's a funny
Nah,
nigga, bro.
y'all, no bullshit. Y'all talking about my tweets. Let's visit your pages.
We don't be wild.
I
Feel
deleted
me?
all mine.
Like, oh.
We don't be wild.
I deleted
My
old.
tweets be depressed.
No, I've been seeing.
And let's just know
I
that
was gonna
that's
check
not
up
funny.
on you, like, you good?
No.
And I
don't
think
really be tweeting for
I think that's a.
Who, me?
No, I said me, Rob.
You
At
no,
least.
no.
I think that's
I
a-
tried to like.
I think
Yeah,
that's
son.
a real
definitely
conversation.
shadow
Not
banned.
you
Huh?
in
You
really
particular,
shadow banned.
but like
Them
checking,
niggas
like
literally,
checking
yeah,
up on
facts.
niggas. Feel me? Like I feel like we're always with each other, like at events, like seeing each other. Like we're always like at some point in time we're gonna see our face, like within the matters of a couple of days, couple of weeks. But like truly, I know like when niggas go home, like we be going through different shit. Like I know we're dealing with family issues, financial issues, mental health
Niggas do be
issues.
broke, no bullshit.
You know, like so like just checking up on like your niggas, like
This is the check-in period right here.
like Rico said, always checking on your niggas, gotta make sure they
You
straight.
can only check on people who want to be checked in on.
Mm.
I was checking right here,
I'm good, man.
How did
How
you
you
feel
living?
about the chicken tender shortage, man?
bro. I don't know why
You
you
okay?
added me like I care about chicken tenders, bro.
You feel like everyone says you're a chicken tenders and fries nigga.
Everyone says it?
You say it, Tomo
I
said it.
have?
Yeah.
I probably did.
You the first person I heard say
Really?
that.
I probably
I'm
did.
sad.
Give me a burger.
Oh, no, yeah. If you go to a restaurant, you probably would just get chicken
No,
tenders and
bro.
fries.
I
You
wouldn't.
wouldn't-
I would never.
different shit.
What
I
restaurant am I
would.
going to getting chicken tenders, bro? What the fuck is this, bro?
My fault. Chicken and waffles.
For sure. For sure. But I don't like chicken.
So chicken wings and dough.
Yeah, for sure.
Chicken and fries.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Y'all making me hungry.
Yo, it's just, I think it's just like, I want to salute, I want to take the moment to give Key her flowers and salute her ability to segue from pussy leaking to checking in on her friends. I think that's an elite level of segueing.
Facts.
You feel me? Because you
Yo.
dodging a lot of.
I mean, that
I'm
whole
not-
moment was a check-in, though.
feel me?
Like, what's going on with you?
It was a check-in, feel me? And I said I'm going through a dick hiatus, feel me? That's what I'm going through.
Type shit.
and what
Nigga.
made you feel like you had to go through make that choice?
Because niggas is playing with me.
Facts.
Feel me? And this is goes into the point. See, y'all, this is gonna get real serious, some real shit. So
All right.
maybe some
Bet.
niggas, y'all ain't gotta know. I'm not gonna say too much, but feel me? Like I said, I've been in situations recently where my sexual drive has been skyrocketing, and when I want dick, feel me? I want dick, but I don't want just dick. It's deeper. It's more sensual. Feel me? I need dick in time. Feel me? I'm not saying all your time, relationship time, but I'm gonna need
Just
some
quality
dick in
time.
time. And feel me,
Dick in time.
feel me, if you getting pussy, you getting on your time. I need dick on my time. You ain't just about to get pussy and feel me think that I'm gonna go a week or two without getting dick after that. Feel me? I'm gonna need like feel me a couple of days in a
Couple more
week.
meetings, couple more
Feel me?
appointments.
Couple
You're
more
21?
appointments. Get them in,
21?
bro.
Follow-ups.
Yes.
You gotta get a rotation going.
A roster. Somebody said that, but feel me, nah. Cause feel me, I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna say too much.
look. No bullshit.
You're
We're
done
not.
right there, nigga.
So
I feel like with niggas and shorties,
sometimes.
with niggas and shorties, they be feeling
Chicken
like they
tenders,
need
this
like
shit.
rosters. Feel me? But I feel like you can't be. I think I did a tweet or something on Facebook. You can't be mixing your energy
Yeah,
like
nah.
that. Because
That's
I feel
facts.
like having like intercourse, having sex is a real like feel me.
Is it though, or do
intimate
we just
thing.
give it mad, or we just place mad importance on
I
sex?
think it really depends on the people coming
Different.
together. As
I
long as
hear
you
you.
make that very clear, it's
Because
like,
like
this is what it is.
I was watching a video
that's that.
before this where it was talking about like two men who, you know, they was talking about how they've grown from a place where they don't find fulfillment from how many bodies they got anymore.
They
You know what I
fucking-
mean? I
They
mean,
fucking
one
each other?
of them was
No.
Adam 22, so like,
Huh?
so
What does that even mean?
Answer the
Answer-
question.
no,
He's
he
like,
said
so
he
maybe-
be
They said,
fucking.
are they fucking each
Are
other?
they
No,
fucking
no,
each
no,
other?
they're not fucking each other. These
That's
two
what
men,
he said.
no,
Why
no.
these niggas talking about that then?
Nah, they was just talking about like the discipline that they've grown to have
as
from
men.
to know that like it's not a prize to go and sleep with 30 women in a week or try to like spend all your time like
30 women in a week.
I'm throwing numbers out.
That tells me you got too much time in your
That
hands,
nigga Wilt, nigga.
You got too much time.
But it don't even
know
mean
Wilt Chamberlain
it
numbers
actually
in the
don't mean
bed.
you got too much time on your hands. It means that you're neglecting other things and placing more importance, not even on developing relationships, just pussy. Because it's not even like you developing a relationship with these women. They were talking about like, yo, when it came down to it, when I was sick, I might have slept with all these women, but I didn't even form a relationship with them to even be able to count on any of them. Because none of that shit was emotionally driven.
That's wasn't what they were looking for though. So it doesn't
But then
matter.
they realized like certain things matter more. So you talking about,
but I'm saying like in the moment though, it doesn't matter because that's not what they're looking for. So it's like you don't go after what you're not looking for.
Like,
but that tells you, but that does tell you the type of
No, I'm
person
saying,
you are
like-
though. If you could have
for
sex with
sure.
someone that
It
you
tells you
don't
about
can't
yourself.
even have a conversation with, that's different.
It
For
tells
me-
you about yourself. But I'm saying that doesn't matter in the moment though. Like in hindsight, it matters now because you're like growing. But like in the moment, who
You
cares?
don't give a fuck
I mean,
unless
like that literally doesn't matter because that's not even something that you're thinking about.
feel me. Unless you are think like for
Full of
me
like, y'all trying to fuck some.
like on no cocky shit. I know, feel me. I could be fucking every day, different niggas every day. If
let's
I
be honest.
if I wanted to,
if we really want to be honest, all women can for the most
feel
part.
me,
bullshit.
all of us can. But
Like
the
women
thing
have
is,
the power to do that.
and some-
it's
and-
niggas who gotta like.
and some
get
women
the
do
pussies.
that.
Y'all
Some
niggas
women
give
do
it.
that, but
What you
for
just
me,
said, nigga?
I like.
Powers.
I see the importance. Like I really do feel like even with looking people in the eyes, like it's sharing energy. Like for me, like you're not about to have like for me, bodies I feel like are a temple. Whether you got a pussy or a dick, like your body is a temple. You shouldn't be like for me. I know personally, I just can't be fucking anybody.
What about the women who think like, yo, it's my body, I could do whatever, and I'm actually empowering myself because I can go out and just fuck and not have anything. And is
And
that possible? Like
that
now
is
that we actually have a
possible.
woman on the podcast,
That
I
is-
want to know.
I have some of my friends for me that is possible. Like I'm not saying they're going around fucking just mad niggas, but they can fuck a nigga and solely like all that like lovey dovey cuddling shit after. I don't want that shit, bro.
Now-
I came here for a dick and that's it. Like,
All right. Now, here's my question, right? Because a lot of people will say that, like with women, they're more emotionally attached with sex,
Will
right?
you say
I feel
that,
like
Rob?
as a woman,
No,
we're more
I'm gonna-
emotional.
Will you
as
say
in
that?
general.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not a woman, bro.
I'm just asking.
I'm going to ask the woman in the room.
You're saying a lot of people would say that. Would you say that? I'm just asking you that first though. Would you say that?
I'm saying
I know Yves wouldn't say that.
I'm saying
I know
that
I wouldn't say
I'm
that.
saying that niggas are capable of fucking and that being it.
And you're saying
And
women
are
aren't capable
you
of that.
saying are women?
I'm asking.
I think
Because
I think
you're not gonna trap me. You're not gonna do that.
Who are these people?
That was a good save, nigga. That was a good save.
That was the
nigga.
same thing we was talking
My
about last week.
My
Who are
question
these
is,
people?
my question is, if a woman does do that, if
I
a,
think he's
if a-
saying like like in a general
The
sense, like
stereotypical- like-
stereotypical
I'm hip.
I
societal
know he trying to trap
standard
me. That's what
type.
he trying to do.
Nah, I'm just
But
asking
listen,
who these people are.
This is
man.
my question. Society. This is my question, right? When women do have like sex with no connections or like, with no strings attached, is it because are they going against a certain instinct? Or are they like really capable of doing that?
Nah,
They're
I
just
think
defining
I
a
think
patriarchal system.
no,
nigga.
yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
I'm
I think
just
I
asking,
think
bro.
these gender roles and like these stereotypes that we have, like feel me, I think
Because
feel me,
I know
feel like in general, like biologically, like feel me, women are more emotional for me because we're like nurturers, like we care. But I don't like. It's not rare that I've met a shorty feel me that can just fuck and like feel me like they really like they don't do that cuddling shit, like don't do that love shit.
and it's
like
not
that,
them going against
feel
their
me?
nature. They really just like that.
they just feel me.
Okay, because it's just interesting, like when you hear women say like, "Yo, my body is a temple. I've like this is sacred to me. I value and I watch who like enters this body." You feel me?
I think
I don't
niggas can
feel
say
like
that
niggas
too.
treat they dicks like treat they dick like that. I don't feel like niggas actually have respect for their dick, bro. A lot of niggas be
The
fucking.
niggas you listening to. There's niggas out there like
Bro, I
that.
got
Yeah.
friends, bro, who
You
will
feel me?
stick
Name
penises
'em.
into anything.
Me
bro.
I know
too, me
niggas.
too.
I know a
Name
nigga
'em.
who be like, "Yo, he openly said like,
we
I don't plan on having sex
name
till marriage,
dropping
all
up
that
here?
shit."
Yeah, niggas don't be wanting to say
That's
names.
just how
Nah,
niggas
is.
really,
Sure.
Because it's like, who are these niggas?
Yo, what's that
Name
joke that Eddie
dropping.
Murphy made? Eddie Murphy said, like, yo, these niggas so horny, they fuck anything that move. They enter my house, the fish stop moving. The fish stop swimming.
Yo,
Cool.
cool it.
That's actually not
that.
funny. That's
That's
real
that
Eddie Murphy shit.
bestiality shit. Cool. That talk about the fish stop moving. Hey,
That's
the
funny
fish
as
don't
fuck.
want to get
Fish was-
fucked.
Yo,
That's
but
some
That nigga
wreck
gone.
shit.
do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah,
Like,
what-
do niggas? Would you disagree with that? Or
Run
do
it
you
back,
see
can you
more
recap it
often
real
than
quick?
not that niggas don't value who they put in their dicks inside, bro?
Yeah.
More often than not, that's the case, bro.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said no. But at the same time, I think it's more so that the space should be just as open for women, if anything.
Yeah, I feel like if women wanted to do the same and fuck anybody, like for me, they're automatically called a hoe or that bitch be treeshing, bro. I said treesh, but like for me,
Facts.
nigga, you be treeshing, bro.
I don't
How
be
many?
calling them
So
that.
maybe,
the one
so
or the
maybe,
other.
it's, so maybe it's not that they not
emotionally
hoeing. It's
detached.
just that men are hoeing too.
It's one.
Nice.
It's one or the other. It's one or the other. It's
See-
either men gotta stop doing what they're doing and move how women are moving, allegedly, whatever this
Mhm.
definition that we're using is, or women are allowed the same space to do the same thing men are doing.
I really feel like niggas just gotta call it what it is. Like niggas just be emotionally detached, and that's all it is. That's valid.
Niggas
think-
are, for me, are emotionally detached.
Not just niggas, but like women too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like niggas in
you
a
can
general
do that.
sense.
You
people.
emotionally, you emotionally detach yourself from the situation.
Is
That's
that-
all it is. It's just like a fact.
And I don't think I can, and
Nothing wrong with
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, I feel like just the type of person I
You
am,
aren't
like
that. Is what you're
I
saying.
just, yeah, I'm not like that. I can't do that. Like, even if it's not like, oh, like relationship, like, for me, like, but I'm like, for me, if we're sexually engaged, for me, like, that's serious to me. I'm gonna have some type of feeling, whether it's like, oh, I want to be in a relationship with you, like, I want you to be my nigga. No, but like, for me, like, it's a different like type of thing. Like, I can't just after we fuck, like, for me, like, I can still hold that like platonic, like, feel me, I'm not gonna be on backs, but I'm like, it's deeper than just a friendship at that point. Like, you feel me?
There's no going back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No undo, no control Z.
you know.
Nah.
I'd walk around with some control Z on me if I could, though. No bullshit. I'd full of
Control-
Me too, nigga.
I'd be like,
Y'all got
"Alright, nigga,
regrets?"
I'm like, you
Yo.
didn't even say that.
That's a good question.
Look
Yo,
who's
what?
calling me.
Hell yeah.
What you say?
I only got regrets. I said I would walk around with
I didn't
an actor, so I was
recognize
like, you didn't say
myself.
that. Click.
No, you said Olivier.
Nah.
Oh, I was like, what?
I said you didn't say that.
Oh,
No. My question to y'all is: do y'all got
Oh, nigga.
regrets?
Yeah.
No.
I only
Yes.
have regrets.
And where does this come from? Like, without being too
You talking about
specific.
regrets in terms of like sexual partners?
Yeah,
and
who
shit
you
like
having
that?
sex with? Yeah. Do you have any regrets and why? Without being too specific.
I still don't think I'll say I have a regret though, because like whatever happened, I
Yeah.
may not have wanted to. It's like I learned from that. It's like okay, moving forward, I can't do that shit.
Bro, I want to
I
hear
know
the
you're
juice.
not talking, nigga.
I want to hear
How's
the
that
I know you're not
juice,
talking. Who are these
nigga.
niggas still, though?
Wait,
That's-
how's that bullshit though? Because you got
Nah,
is
it's
that
not
not part of
bullshit.
failure?
It's
It literally
valid.
was a
It's
failure,
just
and it's like,
it's just
oh,
not
I
the
learned how to
hilarious.
come
It's
back.
not the hilarious answer I'm looking for, bro.
Nigga wants some niggas is talking real shit. You want a hilarious
Hey,
answer,
man,
nigga? What the
niggas
fuck?
already know what the word is, man. She was white. That's bad. Don't fuck with white women.
See, that's
Mistakes were made.
I like that.
You know, in Call
But
of
that's
Duty,
true to him.
when
I hear
you
you.
like blow yourself up with the grenade, you hold it too long, you blow up, or you fall off the map. It says mistakes were made. That's what it said. It said Nate Nick 16.
Yo, do you hear what
mistakes
Nate
were
is
made.
saying? Nate's one regret is that he fucked a white woman.
That's not my one regret.
I mean, that's one of
One
his
of.
regrets.
that's just a regret that I could like say.
And I
'cause
feel like that's a valid regret.
it's out here.
Yo, have you ever fucked someone outside of like being
You
black?
ever fucked a white person?
Yeah,
No,
basically.
I've never fucked a white person, and I'm not saying I'm against it, but it's just the pink penis, man. Pink's my
That's the
favorite
reason.
color, bro. But I just feel like it's just
Keep
like
that
a
sanctity,
certain
man.
turns off. But have I dated or had sex with somebody out like for me? Yeah, probably like maybe like black, like mixed, like black and Hispanic or like black and something. But like
So nah.
I like chocolate
Just
for me,
niggas.
so like.
Shout out niggas, man.
All right, so
For
you
me,
talking about
shout out to the niggas.
so you talking about all this BDE, you know, this BD energy, right?
Black dick energy.
All right.
Damn.
I don't know where we going.
I just want to
Yeah,
know.
where we
how-
going
honestly,
with this?
honestly,
niggas
we-
don't be
we
saying
just-
dick in that context, but
This-
niggas like niggas don't respect their dicks. But you can't say big dick energy, bro.
Hey man,
Niggas is hypocrites, man. It's that
for
black
sure.
masculinity.
Yo, you're
it's that fragile
laughing.
masculinity shit. No,
Come on, man. It's a dick, bro.
I
It's
hear you.
penis,
I
bro.
hear you. I hear
it's
you.
cock, bro.
Damn, all
Cock
this
is bad, but-
big,
Nah,
big, big
honestly, I'm just asking
black
random
cock
questions
like
at this.
damn, penis.
Yo, wow.
I'm sorry, that's what he was.
YouTube just flagged us.
Yeah,
just right
like,
there.
damn.
Nah, my
Put it
question.
under sex education.
Facts.
Yeah, no
That's
bullshit.
valid. That's
Ain't nothing
valid.
wrong with some dick, man.
Yo, could
What?
you be in a relationship with a nigga who's perfect
Huh?
but terrible dick game?
Absolutely
Oh, see, I
not.
didn't know he was going with this shit. I was
Dick
like, what
game.
you
Because I
mean by
wanted
this?
to like
game
how much
terrible?
is it valued?
How like? I'm
like-
sorry that.
Yeah,
What's the
This is
level?
thing. You can
what's the
learn. You
level-
can learn how to have
maybe-
good sex.
Maybe if you asked me a couple years ago, I would have been like, nah, like for me,
Yeah.
key now, bro. That's like a That's like a must, bro. Like that's a
Where's the priority?
If it was on the list, it's one of the things that got the asterisk next to it. The required
It's
for
a
me.
requirement.
All right, so for all the niggas who DMing you, yo, let them know where your priorities lie.
I think for me, like
Can we just get it wild?
outside of like dick and like for me like appearance, I think.
So 1 and 2.
I think those are like important, but like definitely having a personality, like like goals, like actual goals that you're trying to do, loyalty, feel me, especially.
Facts.
I think those are more important. Like I don't know, dick's important, but like knowing that, like feel me, this is like just knowing that you're serious. For me, don't try to talk to me if you're just trying to fuck, because I'm not trying to just fuck. For me, I'm trying to fucking grow. Like even if it's like not a
grow and
relationship.
fuck. I'm trying to fuck and grow.
Yes.
Emphasis on the fucking, and then we could grow.
Nah, but that's the thing though. That's real life. Because I feel like at the end of the day, what it comes down to is sexual intimacy being an important part of intimacy in general. Like all levels of intimacy are important in a relationship. You know what I mean?
That's a
and
fact.
it's about, you know what I mean? It's about pleasing your partner. You feel me?
That's the number one. That's the number one for sure.
I don't think that's number one.
That is number one.
Because I feel like pleasing your partner is like, that's not number one. It's making sure that your relationship is stable.
No,
I feel
I'm
that's
talking
number
about
one,
within
and,
like within
pleasing your partner is
sex, like
oh, okay.
That's what. No, yeah,
okay,
that's what.
okay,
Because I think I said it before. Like I'm not satisfied unless she's satisfied. You know?
Nice.
No bullshit. I'm not gonna lie.
He gets some
though.
points for that. But you be saying a lot of wild shit. Or who are these people? We gonna find these people.
Bro, he's acting like he don't know what society.
We don't be hearing about all these.
You've never heard society like society like just put that stigma that like women are more.
Society not a person. So I
Yo,
ain't hear
this
what
nigga want me
society
to
said.
pull
I
up
only
my
hear what
sources,
niggas.
my references.
I'm on this side, nigga. All these niggas, bro.
So should we start?
Fuck
So
outta
you're
here,
saying
bro.
he should start saying it so like society instead of these
Nah,
people?
No,
Who are
he
these
wants me to
specific
name people.
Nah, because when it comes down, it's
Especially
like
was it last week?
yeah.
Last week sounded like
week
it's
was
very
wild.
specific.
Oh,
So like,
man.
who are these niggas?
No, that was funny.
He's like, you know how these niggas always be saying. You've heard niggas say like, it's like, who are these niggas?
That's my
Shout out niggas, man.
That's my scapegoat right there.
I feel you.
These niggas, man.
Nah, but that's real shit though. I feel you. And that's beautiful, man.
Nah, for sure. For
But
sure.
I'm not gonna lie. For me, nigga, I got my eyes on a couple of people right now. I'm not saying no names,
Oh,
nigga.
she's scouting for the season.
I'm scouting for the season, bro.
You kind of doing your scouting
That's
a
a
little late,
that's a
though. That's
funny ass way
that's
to
a
put
I don't
problem.
know if I asked this
Niggas
right.
Scouting for the season.
You're supposed to be doing it before the winter.
and relationship?
Your business and your pleasure,
I thought you
that
should
should
never mix
never
that shit
coincide.
separate,
I
yeah.
said that in Dead to Me. Your business and your pleasure should never coincide unless feel me, like y'all come to a consensus where like for me y'all can actually make this work. But I also, this brings up a great conversation. You brought up a great question because it's like I feel like when you're an artist, like if you're not dating another artist, like
I was gonna ask you that. Yeah, like are these people who are in the same
like
world as
it's gonna like they have like you have to maneuver that relationship in a certain way, because
facts.
especially if you're dating like a rapper, because a specific type of rapper too, because like if niggas is if a shorty's into a nigga who does like drill or like feel me like some Detroit shit, let's just say like feel me like that nigga's gonna be around most likely shorties and feel me in the club at the show.
I think
Shorties
money
gonna feel me
talks, as long as nigga got
shaking
money.
like feel me like
Yeah,
shorty
I
shaking.
don't think it
around
matters
like-
what type of
It's just
music.
the fact that it's just nigga getting money.
Yeah, but shorty feel me like
What did you
Think
say?
Thundercat got
Runs the
hoes?
world?
Oh, money and pussy, nigga.
You think
Money and
Thundercat
pussy,
got hoes?
huh?
You think Thundercat got hoes?
Thundercat? For sure. For sure. Different hoes.
Wait, but where were you going? Where are you trying to go with it?
I was saying like feel me like you relationships are like I feel like artist relationships are different from two regular people having a relationship.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Can a
There's
regular
different-
person have a relationship with an artist? In
That's
your
what
mind?
They
have to make compromises.
They have to make compromises. Feel
They
me?
have to make compromises.
And even when it's an artist and an artist, there's compromises that still got to be made too. And
I'm trying to be in a
understanding.
relationship with an artist so I could tell them their shit was chips if it was chips for real.
That's
and
perfect,
not feel
though.
bad about
That's
it.
good.
Yeah.
No, that's
That is
not.
good.
That's
Why
not.
not?
Because your
Why?
partner don't always want to hear it.
Then
Like,
they not my partner for real. They just another
nah,
person.
bro. Because sometimes they'll bring things to you
In a
for
way.
you to uplift them. Because
Oh,
you're
wow.
the person they're bringing that news to first.
I'm the
You
person
feel
that's
me?
gonna hold it down, tell you the truth every single fucking
Yo,
time.
and I'm gonna tell you, bro, that it
Go to
don't
your- go
always
to your-
work. That
go to
like
them
it's
sheep
not
for
always
that.
appreciated. Your opinion not always appreciated
But
in that way.
they're
though.
asking
Don't
you
ask
for
me. Go
that.
to them sheep
Exactly.
for that.
In the
Don't come
situation,
to me
they're
for that.
coming to you for that.
I'm hip.
So I'ma give it to
but
you.
sometimes they want to hear you say, praise them
So
a
then
little
do better.
first. Dang, this is
That
why
nigga
you're not
Rob
in a
be going to
relationship.
Marcia
nigga.
like, hey, you like this? She be like, yeah. Yeah, you like
it's like tell me
now
my
you
shit
gotta
is
knock
ass,
that out
it's
first.
not good.
You gotta be like you. I'm not getting into this. I was told not to talk about my relationship on this podcast, so that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
I feel like what it comes down
Self-awareness
to
is good,
is that when I'm listening to music and shit like that, like I'm never thinking like, I'm never like not thinking like, what was the process behind this? Like, who let these niggas drop this? You know what I mean? Because I'm like, if it was fire, it's like, yo, who does their team look like? Like, you know what I mean? What is their counsel?
No,
What is their counsel to
yeah.
the point where it's like, it got to this point where it's like this, like pristine, or it's like it's hitting this hard. You know what I mean? And when it's not, it's like, yeah, who you got around you? Who are these niggas?
Hold on, because I think we're getting off of like what she asked, and I definitely wanted to answer what you were saying because you made a differentiation.
I feel like we answered the question.
No, we didn't, because she was talking about, you know, how you even make that work. A rap, like an artist,
We did
especially
answer that. Compromises. A normal person has to compromise to that artist.
Not even. Nah, I'm gonna go differently.
Yeah.
It doesn't
So
matter.
you didn't get the answer.
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying,
Who
yeah,
didn't get the answer?
you didn't say you wanted to
I'm
go.
just speaking for
Let him
myself,
talk,
nigga. What the fuck?
Spit.
He said we didn't answer the question.
He did.
I niggas be playing word gymnastics out here, bro.
We're going off of what you tell us, nigga.
All
Like,
I
what
know
you
is
mean?
okay.
Spit, my boy.
Hickey. Yo,
what's
to
up?
answer your question, I don't think it matters what your job is, whether you're a rapper or whether you're doing it. I feel like if you really respect your partner, it doesn't matter if mad shorties are around you. It doesn't matter if you got money now and you're here and all these places and you're in rooms where you could sleep with anybody you want because you have that money and you have that influence and power. A real nigga is gonna have discipline. And not everybody is at that level, but you have to become disciplined to that point where it doesn't matter if your partner ain't an artist too or your partner's not in your lifestyle. You still gotta, like, don't you still respect them the same type of shit? Like, are you gonna give leeway to a nigga just because he a rapper and he's traveling, you don't see him all the time? Is that gonna give him leeway to go fuck other shorties, even if it is just meaningless sex?
No.
But
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
No, but you said something that, and like you said, a real nigga, but it's based off of what the relationship is.
Facts.
You have people who have relationships.
no.
That is perfectly acceptable.
Well, a real nigga would respect what they've set in their relationship. You know, the precedent that's set in their relationship. You feel me?
That is
they know if their girl is cool with something and when they're not. And I'm talking about with a lot of, she said rappers. So the moment it comes to me, I'm thinking about like these rappers
I
who
be
like,
having biddy shake in the
having-
videos, like, feel
Biddies.
me?
but not even just that.
No
Like
bullshit.
we seen it, bro. We seen rappers like they'll have a main John, and then when they're on the road, they running through all the groupies, and then their
Yeah,
main
both
John
sides.
is at home, and they're like,
They don't
Yeah.
even know half the time, or if,
It's fucked up.
you know?
What rappers you be listening to that do that?
But that,
nigga,
no bullshit.
Lil Baby,
Damn.
the Baby. I don't
Damn.
listen to the
Then
Baby.
you
I'm
have
just
someone
saying.
like Lil
No
Durk who's
bullshit.
very open about his relationship, and it's amazing how they love each other.
Facts.
So like,
Somebody,
I feel like really it's just the person. It's not the fact that they're a rapper. It's just
I mean,
their
You know what
actual
Lil
character.
Durk
What's
tell
that
me?
nigga with
They
the
tell me when Lil
character.
Durk got this. If he is
Wasn't
like staying
Lil Durk
loyal,
with the trans woman?
wasn't that
comment.
Can't speak on that.
No comment.
No. It was definitely Lil Durk.
I don't know.
Look it up.
But regardless, that brings up like somebody recently, somebody that we know brought up a great point of what they believe in cheating in particular. It was a nigga. He was like, I don't believe cheating is a thing unless you're married. Feel me? Like, feel me? By God, got the rings. For me, that's the
By
only way you
God.
can be cheat. Like, feel me?
that nigga, yo, that nigga's just trying to justify his cheating. I think
No, he was saying like,
No.
feel me? Like,
it don't count
no,
unless
it wasn't
you're
like.
married.
But the way he explained it was like, yeah, you can be unfaithful and you can be unloyal to someone, but if somebody's just your girlfriend, you're just dating someone, like, that person can get up any day and choose they want to fuck someone else or they don't want to
is
leave
this
the
nigga?
relationship. They don't
I
want
feel
to.
like niggas just conflating the
They don't want to
definitions of
leave the
terms.
relationship. So feel me, like the only thing that y'all really got tied to is like, feel me, is emotional terms.
Nah, I don't believe that though.
That's weak.
I can't call something.
I think that's weak.
I just think that niggas.
I'm not gonna say it's
just
just
like you
like-
have to understand like the distinction between the levels of the
Because
relationship.
he don't take the relationship seriously until the marriage.
If we establish like
Right.
No,
these
it's
are the
not
things that we're
that.
doing in our relationship, we're not doing anything outside of that, then whatever I do outside that is cheating.
Facts.
It's that simple.
Because at the end of the day, if that person don't know,
Word
you're
is bond, you feel
deceiving
me?
them. And then
Word
if you
is
don't
bond.
tell them, now they're living in a different reality. You feel me? And like some people might think it's okay, some people might not. You feel me?
Mm.
You know, some people might be like, oh, well, won't hurt them. I mean, what they don't know won't hurt them type shit. You know?
Yeah.
And then some other people would be like, yo, that's unfair to the person.
Yeah. If you have a girlfriend, that's your partner.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like, whatever. I think at that point, then it's like, all right, whatever, like you was saying, whatever the terms of your relationship are, then like abide by those terms. You feel me? But then if you're just dating someone though, dating is different. Dating is just like just playing.
But
you know
it's
what I mean,
like,
playing the field.
I guess
that is
their
different.
point. I guess their point is like, we're so grounded in these terms, but for me, there's not like for me, those terms are really like up in the air, like they're nothing, they're non-tangible, like they're just an agreement that we came to. If for me, people change their minds every day, people lose feelings or do this, and if somebody like you said, if your shorty chose to fuck someone one day or like get up one day, I'm not saying I agree with like this term, but I'm explaining it from their perspective. Like if she chose to just for me fuck someone another day, like that's what she chose to do, like and you only had those the memories and emotions tied to that. Feel me? Like actually that's the only thing that you could feel me be angry
This
at.
nigga really got that shit off. Huh?
What?
What was it saying that it's not cheating if you're not married? That's very interesting.
It was and
Very
me,
interesting
like,
point of view.
it still sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah,
I can't co-sign
But the
it.
only reason
This is
why
very
though is just
interesting.
because again, it's just like
It sounds like he cheated and he's like, all right, so this is why it's not.
Nah, this person's very much faithful to their partner. Like, and they're sticking to it. And they're like, you know, as a, like, feel me?
So what's your definition of cheating?
I think, feel me, like, me personally, if we're talking to each other, like, regardless of if we're actually in a relationship, if we've chose, like, okay, I'm solely fucking with you or I'm working to...
But you guys have to have
Feel
that
me?
conversation.
Look it
You're
up.
saying that
Like,
conversation had to be had,
if
though.
that
There's rumors.
conversation is had, like, for me, like, we're working towards something, okay, cool. Like, nigga, if you choose to fuck around with another shorty, you're being, like, that you cheated. You're being, whether you want to call it cheating, whether you want to be it called unfaithful, unloyal, that's
So
what
you don't
you
agree
were.
with the
Like,
person said. You're just saying that's what they said. But you
that's
don't agree
what,
with that.
no, I'm saying,
The whole, like, oh,
I
it's
don't
cheating.
necessarily agree, but
Only
I
when it's marriage.
definitely, it opened me up to a different perspective. And no bullshit, now the way that I move is I don't have, like, I hold standards, but I don't hold expectations. Now that I've had that conversation, like, I don't hold expectations until, like, for me, if I'm talking to a nigga and we're just talking, like, we're flirting, whatever, like, whatever, we're not really serious, like, and this nigga I see this nigga in a function with another bitch or something. All right, cool. I seen you do that shit. Don't think you talking to me now, nigga. Feel me? That's clips. But I wouldn't say that person's cheating. If we really, like, made those terms, like, nigga,
Like, you're my girl.
yeah, or like, for me, like, we're not in a relationship yet, but we're working towards something. If you, from that point on, if you choose to talk to another shorty, flirt with her, do anything, nah, that's clips after that. Feel me? Like,
so what's the levels? I
You
feel
make that
like
very clear
you
from the
got-
jump, though.
yeah.
Based off of what you're saying, you have to make that clear. Because if you
Yeah.
don't, you can't necessarily
that
fault them
expectation,
for
yeah.
doing something that you didn't establish. It's like, oh, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
I feel
But
like
I will
when
say,
does
like,
cheating
you
come into play?
you can set expectations in a relationship, though. For sure.
well,
As long as y'all
We've
agree on
We've
the
had back and forth
expectations.
about this
Standards.
before, actually.
What?
Yeah.
I think you just got to really communicate what you want. And if you
Facts.
don't,
I'm saying
and there's
once
certain things that fall in through that hole,
but
it was
you,
on you for not making that clear.
bullshit.
It's like, I don't like that. Or I don't want that.
you know, or I want this instead of expecting, like, offer it to meet. You need to meet.
Oh, that's a
this standard.
fact. Yo, stop
Like-
thinking people reading your mind. That's one
Like-
thing I don't like. When people assume that they could read people could read their mind.
That's facts.
You know, unless you communicate that in voice, how am I supposed to know?
You feel me? Like,
That's
Orlando
just a
Brown,
general
no
thing.
bullshit. So what are the
Words.
levels to it?
You could do it worse.
You get like where like so like let's break it down, right? So you got your like talking, you know what I mean? You know this person, now you just talking with them.
Now,
You know,
can
you
you
may
said
be
the
flirting,
dating
you may be
explanation? I was like,
flirting,
yeah,
you may be
that's what it is.
flirting.
Facts.
No, actually,
Then-
I think there's a level below talking, just fucking.
Oh, I thought what? Getting to
Nah,
know each other?
nah, because then you're not. Who are you cheating on then? Like what?
Okay,
That's not a real
alright.
thing.
and
We're
then
not
you know
talking
it
about
gets
that.
confused.
Okay, yeah, okay, I hear you.
You know what I mean? So you got your talking, right? Beyond that, where would you put it? Do you got your like
Talking,
dating,
man.
or do you got your
That's a real level.
dating?
Talking really.
Or is it dating talking? Because, like, the way I think dating
Nah,
is,
talking and
feel like
dating
talking's
different
first,
to me,
yeah.
bro.
but like,
Or like the order of them?
but what is talking and what is
Talking
dating?
is
We
person.
both
Getting-
expressed interest in each other.
Because that's
Like, we
what I'm
both know,
saying.
like,
I feel
I
like,
feel like you
feeling
don't know
each
if you.
other.
I feel like you don't know you're feeling the person until y'all start. Until the talk, like once the talking stage begins, that's when it's like, all right,
Like-
one of y'all has like established that this is the direction that you want going, and then the other person follows suit.
Feel me? That's why I think, honestly, I think it's dating and then, we're talking. Cause like, I think
What is dating?
That's what I'm saying.
What is dating, y'all? Please
That's
tell
what I'm
me.
saying.
I just think
my
that-
version of dating, my version of dating is like, feel me? I'm dating around. Like I'm going on different, maybe if I choose to, I haven't done this, but like if I have interest in multiple people, I'm, dating around. I'll go on dates with them, like, or I go to the movie,
and,
going out, like, feel me?
That's
And
dating.
then if you want to start taking someone more seriously, you start talking to someone.
I feel like that's
actually,
seeing
feel me?
Dating
Like,
is
I feel like
before
that's
talking.
seeing them.
okay.
Because
Seeing
talking to me is
someone.
like literally
So,
just talking.
All right, so
There's a
it's
lot of
talking,
motherfucking
then
Then
dating, and then
you
seeing
start
someone.
seeing one of the people that you start dating that
Okay.
you were dating. Now you're not dating anymore. You're seeing
Okay.
someone. You're
Right.
not in a committed
I
relationship
ask
with
you
this
a question?
person, but you're seeing them. So this is the only person that you're seeing. You're not dating anymore. You're seeing
Okay,
them.
I'm
Of course,
seeing
it
someone.
varies between each person, but what is the timelines of all these stages?
Depends.
How long should it last? How long should it be?
Oh, a lot. That's a
Depends.
question for a
You feel
lot of people. I've
Depends.
seen a lot of those situations.
You feel
Like,
me?
yo,
Depends, nigga. No bullshit.
Hey,
how
I know it
long-
depends, but like,
how long am
you
I
can tell
supposed
when
to
it's like,
wait
this
on
is a
that
little too
nigga?
soon.
You know, like we having a good time, we fucking, but how long is he gonna wait to claim me? I know a lot.
Yeah,
of
once you seeing someone, you know,
is that a
claim
stage
you're
too?
not, you're not
The claiming
What?
stage, where it's like I claim
Yeah,
this
no,
person, but we're not
that's
together.
when that's when
No,
that's when the
hell no.
partnership. I feel like that's when the
nigga,
partnership
there's no
starts.
claiming
Wait,
me.
wait,
If you
so
claiming
how-
me, we dating. I mean, we're in a relationship.
no, but I'm
nigga.
saying, how
partnership,
long
yeah.
can a nigga get away with like
Seeing you,
being
without-
able to get
you know what
all
I
the
mean?
privileges of being your nigga, but
without
he's not actually, committed. Like saying like, yo, you're my girl.
got like a
But
month.
without being. Wait, what?
Like y'all doing
Got like a
everything. Y'all
budget.
doing everything. Like he getting all the privileges. Like, y'all dating, y'all hanging out, y'all having sex.
But he's not my man. How long
There's-
does he have until
Yeah,
like?
He doesn't
Until
have
you're
any
like, hey,
time. He
man,
doesn't
what's
have
going
any
on?
time.
Right.
My nigga,
So
it's about
this
time.
okay. So
Why
Do
is
you
it on
need
that?
that?
Why is it on the
Keep
Do
in
nigga?
you
mind-
even need that confirmation?
What you mean? Why is it on the
Women
nigga?
do.
What's going on with
I
that?
know women
Do
who
we?
don't.
Don't do that,
Oh,
man.
no,
Don't
no,
do
no,
that.
no. Oh, now we know who
now-
these niggas are. It's you. It's you. It's been you all along.
Nah, don't say that. Don't
It's
say that.
always
They
been
got
you.
crazy shit. Women do.
No, man, women, I know women
No.
do. No.
Do I can say, I'm not about to
For
give you,
yourself.
I'm not gonna give you a name, but go.
But what was the question? I'm sorry.
I feel like she already answered. She said there is none of that.
What?
If you're like she said, if we're
Once-
dating, if you're seeing me, you claim. If you're not claiming me, then we're not together.
But if
No,
it's
not happening.
like, feel me, like, yeah.
Hold on. You're saying that anytime you have sex with someone, it's because you guys were in a committed relationship.
Oh hell no.
That's
Okay, so
not-
that's my
But
point.
That's not
me,
what you said.
but me,
You said, how long can they get away with
every
dating?
time I've had sex with someone, it was to start making that process, to start
I'm
seeing
hip.
them.
So how
It
long
may
do they
not-
have from?
Nigga, all right, no bullshit,
How long can y'all be talking?
and fucking and doing all that.
Yeah.
Just
Nigga,
fucked up the
I'm gonna give you,
stages.
because it's not after. I don't think it's just 1 month, nigga. You got a good.
I know some niggas
You
going
got
2
a
years
good.
on
You
talking.
got a good 4 to 6 months. Feel me? Of us, like, feel me, like trying to
My
really
last-
figure out where we're going, like, feel me, like what you're trying to do.
Yo.
Unless we have a real like, it got to a point where, feel me, that time thing was prolonged because that I was communicating, yo, I'm doing this because I'm looking for this, but they weren't too clear on where they were going. So I really had to be like, yo, no bullshit. Like now
feel you, yeah.
I'm left to like my own like thoughts. Like I don't know where you're at. My
yeah.
interpretation. What is it that you want? And they said, feel me, we're cool. Like I like
Is that a red
having
flag?
having sexual engagements. But I'm in a stage in my life where I'm trying to do stuff for me right now. So I'm not looking for nothing serious. Say that. Okay, cool. You told me that. Now, if a nigga tells you that or a shorty tells you that, now it's up to like the ball's in your court, whether you want to suppress your own, like what you're trying to do and like for the sake of the sexual relationship, or y'all can be cool and you move on to your own thing. And I chose to do that. Like I know what I want and what I'm looking for. And I'm not saying when we start fucking and start talking, we need to start having a
You
relationship.
on the clock? 6
I
months.
want to start building.
Why is it always on a
blocks,
nigga?
feel me?
I like what you said. You were transparent about what you wanted in the relationship, and the person was like, "Now I'm giving you the opportunity to be transparent." Now, why you said you were Rob? Were saying, "Nah, I know that's what we want. They need the validation." Now, explain to me why is it on the nigga? And why is it on the?
It's not. It's not on the woman because the thing is,
All right, that's not. I'm saying why is it not on the woman, Rob?
what? Yo, all I'm saying, no. All I was saying with that is,
Yeah.
I know of those situations.
But why?
Of like a nigga seeing how long he can go without claiming you, and still getting those like.
And no bullshit. That's what that nigga was trying to do, bro. I feel like that's what that nigga was trying to do.
But I want you to answer my question.
Yves was about to chime in.
Okay, can you clarify?
No. You wasn't about to say that, bro. That nigga's cooler right now.
I'm just observing. I'm just listening.
I'm asking you. Let's move on for that.
No, so that.
Nah, just respect it. What are you talking? No.
I was just gonna say some shit. But now I was like, I don't know if I should say all that.
Well, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Nah, if anything,
have you ever dragged the talking stage?
Have I dragged it? No. I feel like me personally, I actually waited almost a whole year before I made it official, and I think that was the best thing for me to do. Cause I wanted to see that person in the high moments, their low moments, and really see like this person throughout the whole year. Like, who are they really? So I'm not gonna just jump into something
and then see how it goes. So y'all were seeing each other for that long, but you weren't dating. Like you weren't in a relationship with them.
Tight shit.
That wasn't your partner.
Did they have an issue with that at the time? No.
You know, I feel like it worked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's something that I'm not gonna say I'm gonna carry moving forward, but it's like, yo.
You about to make these women wait
no rush. You feel me? There's no rush.
All right, so now let me ask you,
it official and all that. You know, even all that's like, what does it really change?
Let me ask you hypothetical. Right? You ended up being in a relationship with this person. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
After a year.
Yeah.
If they had pressed you after 6 months, would that have changed the what's it called?
Why are you pressing me?
So the likelihood of them actually being your girl would have changed if they was pressing you after 6 months.
What kind of pressing? Is it just asking like, hey, so like, where are you?
What are your plans for me?
Yeah, or is it just like, yo, like,
no, like they keep kind of bringing it up every so often. Like, yo, what are you planning? Like, what are your plans for me? Where you see this at? Blah blah blah. Would that have changed?
Would it have changed anything?
Would that have changed the likelihood of you actually being in a relationship with that person? Would that have turned you off?
No, because everyone's curious. You feel me? You have the right to ask me, like, you know, what are you thinking and like what's going through your mind? And I'll answer, you know, as appropriately as I could, but I don't think it would change anything. Why would it change anything, actually?
Would you be in a rush to be in a relationship with them?
Oh, nothing would change. Yeah. I'll still wait as long as I need to. I'll just keep you updated and let you know, like,
he's a real
I'm just
nigga.
not there yet. You feel me? Like,
nah, the thing is, it's only real because he actually ended up falling through with that. You feel me? And then actually be in a relationship with that person.
And it's real
because that woman would have been tight if she spent that year. And then he was like, I found out after a year of doing this.
I don't know.
I don't like you as much as I thought you did.
That's wild.
As much as I thought. I think that's valid.
Yo, the thing is, that's valid to you, to that person.
Any relationship. It's either gonna go to the end and y'all die together, you know, as a unit, or you break up at some point. And then you'll be like, damn, we was married for 17 years. We got a divorce. Like, shit happens every day.
You feel me?
It's either you waste your time or you enjoy the time. It's one of the two. Ain't no in between.
I hear you. What's up?
It's not valid?
It's a little selfish.
How? It's not
selfish isn't always a bad thing, bro.
Oh, it
you feel
isn't,
me? Like, you know what I mean? It is selfish for him to like leaving this person. Because if this person knows already by 6 months, like, yo, I want to be in this relationship, what's your hold up? Because there ain't nothing stopping me.
But that has nothing to do with me.
That's what I'm saying. How's that selfish? Like, I feel like it's selfish of them to like, you know what I mean?
To think that because they're ready, I should be ready.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense.
Because it's like, how much time you really need?
But that's
as much time as I fucking need.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but no. But imagine every nigga's like this. So now it's not even. But like I said, it ended up working. It ended up working.
It's like,
it ended up working out
with you until we're married. Same thing for a man.
But they know that. They know that. But the thing is,
they know from him because they asked him and he told them.
Hold up. Let me explain, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me explain, bro.
Yeah, let him explain.
Bro, because he don't be saying shit, bro.
Y'all, you're not listening, bro.
Away with this, bro.
That's not even it, bro. You're not listening, bro. You're not listening, bro.
I'm listening.
Yo, P. I'm saying this, right? Because in this scenario, he actually ended up being in a relationship with this person. You feel me? But it's like, that's selfish in a sense because if it's not Yves, say it's another, like, what if it's actually a fuck nigga trying to like make it drag as long as it can? You feel me? Like, the woman is supposed to be like, well, I don't want to be selfish.
Can I expand on that, though?
And I should let him take his time. Now, that's some bullshit. Like, you don't actually need a year to figure it out. Maybe
you don't need. That's what it ended up being.
I hear you, bro.
But I think he's saying like.
But a lot of people aren't gonna work on that time, bro. That's the
reality.
But we heard you say that earlier.
Right. And she has every right to be like, yo, I don't feel like waiting this long. And by all means, remove yourself from the situation.
And feel me? No bullshit. I said that, and a nigga looked at me like crazy, like, feel me?
So that's where I'll be. That's where I'll be wrong.
And that's what I'm saying. Niggas looking at me crazy, like, okay, so so part of the relationship that you want is dick, and you're getting that, but because you're not getting it as often that you want, and when you want it, you rather not have it at all. Yes, because Feel me? I want something more than just the dick, and you're having me wait around, and it's just for dick. Like, no, like, feel me? You're not even letting me know. Like, it took this long for me to really, really understand like what type of timing you're on, because there's certain things that you wouldn't have said or done prior to leading up to this point where it just had me just stay here, bro. I'm not. Oh shit, nigga.
It's yours.
Oh shit. That shit was loud as fuck.
Hold on, mine up, bro.
Yeah.
So we've heard this scenario, right? Because this is where this came from. Is that you were saying initially, you like, nah, because there's niggas that do this, right? But we're talking about Yves though. That's what I'm saying. Like you keep asking Yves,
it's
like,
a bigger
in this
conversation.
I'm hip, but you gotta make it that bigger conversation because you're like really like pressing this nigga. They're like, no, I want you to answer. And I'm like, bro, like he's answering the question. He answered
the only
it. And
question.
I'm like, I saw. He only can answer for himself, bro.
I'm here, bro. All I asked was the one question I was like personally stuck on him was like, yo, would it change the perspective of being in a relationship?
I said no.
That's it.
And I was gonna expand on that even further, right? Because you're saying like the whole wasting time shit. Me and that person is no longer together. Was it a waste of time?
It's not that it was wasted time, bro. Because I'm with you, bro. It's not wasted time. I don't like that concept because, but they may find it unfair because like, yo, I wouldn't have given you this pussy at all if I knew that this wasn't like, even though you're saying
on the pussy, not herself.
Nah, whatever the case is, bro. I'm just saying like. That when you're telling that person like, yo, I'm here to take my time, it mean like you're at least to them, it's telling them that I'm assuming that like, okay, it's gonna take its time, but eventually we're gonna reach this point. Not to eventually reach that point and then be like,
but we did.
Oh, that's not.
But
I'm saying for you person. I'm just saying.
And time being after that.
But what if it wasn't like?
Yeah,
like what if you like after that year you're like, yeah, not saying it. I'm cool. I like being single.
And I feel like.
That wouldn't be fair to that person, bro.
And I feel it'd be like that sometime, and that leads into like.
I don't know.
I feel like it is fair.
Feel me?
They were in there too.
It leads to that statement where I said like you can't like feel me, even though that this was something that we implemented in place. Like you can't hold that expectation because people change their mind all the time. What if you did? Feel me? What if he did be like, you know, I was in this for a year. You know, I was at a point in my life where I was in a stage where I had interest in you here, but I've grown personally and I've gone past that. It's not that I don't fuck with you. It's not that you're a bad person, but I just, you know, I'm not feeling it anymore. And I feel like.
And how would you take that? You're gonna be like, you know what? I respect that.
I'd be like,
tight,
no,
nigga.
You may not like it, but you do have to respect it.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you actually don't actually have to. No. Actually, let me switch that. You can accept it. You don't have to respect it. You don't actually have to.
You don't have to do either of those things. You can not accept it and be delusional, and you cannot respect it and be a dickhead. Like it's both
you're
of
not
those
a dickhead because you don't respect.
If someone's telling you something, they're telling you the way that they feel, and they're letting you know, like right now, they're like, yo, this shit's not gonna work.
But they're not really actually telling you what they feel, bro.
But that's not what you're saying,
because they don't have a stance, bro.
That's not the scenario. They said, she literally just said.
She just gave the scenario.
She just said, I don't feel this way about you anymore. I'm done. Like I don't think this is working.
Up until that point, though, that person didn't have a stance. Up until the point where they finally made the decision, I stand here. Before you was dragging your feet
in the middle
and saying, I don't know yet.
Standing in the middle still a stance.
I think is just saying like for niggas who like have no regard over like communication and like setting like your boundary. Like
that's also not the scenario. That's what I'm saying. That hasn't been the scenario. Like keeps like feel me. So it's just like for the niggas that have been there and the niggas like in the scenario that you just described, where it's like niggas like, all right, this is like it's clips now. You feel me? And it's like, all right, if you don't respect it, then you're a dickhead because I'm telling you how I feel about you right now, and then you're not accepting. Like
dickhead's an aggressive word, though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just,
I don't like all the dickhead. It's just
I see what you mean.
Jerk, and you're also delusional for not accepting it.
Okay, I agree that. I agree with that. For me, because it's just like, are you like dead ass? Like for me, like. This whole you're questioning me why I'm coming to this choice after you just stated what you said. No, with knowing. Facts. So you want me to keep fucking you and be a crazy ass bitch, feel me, on some shit and be on your dick. You would want me to like you want that for me, bro. Like, you want me to keep fucking you, bro. Like feel me, like on some shit. Like that's fucked up. Like if our wants are not on the same thing. One of us are left with the choice whether we're going to keep doing this and suffer the repercussions or make a decision and move on. Like, you know?
And when that decision is made, if the other person doesn't accept it, that's on them.
I hear you. You know what? It sounds like to me when I'm hearing it from y'all perspective? Because it's not like y'all wrong and think, but it's
No.
clearly a perspective from some single niggas, bro. You feel me? No. I mean, so real.
feel you.
No,
I mean,
stand on that.
it's from
I'm not
a
gonna laugh
perspective
yet.
single niggas because
Oh yeah, you
It's
are
just-
the
it's-
only one.
It's
in
only
this-
because of the pause. That's
Wait,
why I love.
nah, he is the only one in
Because
this
the
room
thing
in
is,
a
like,
relationship.
But we've
'Cause
all been
a
in
lot-
relationships.
I'm hip. But the thing, I mean,
Not actively in one though.
But you still have been in one to know what comes from being in a relationship.
Rob's like,
Yeah.
bro, was it my relationship?
no, I'm saying, was it a successful relationship?
pause,
I'm
your
still
pause.
rolling. I'm
But
still
technically-
rolling here, nigga.
technically it's still
Clearly, I
pending.
know what I'm doing,
Technically, it's still
nigga.
pending. It's still pending, technically.
Niggas
It's
like,
gonna
hey,
keep
man,
pending
I'm in
till
my
the day
bag,
I
nigga.
die,
feel me?
nigga.
Like,
That's
you
the
feel me?
case.
You want to hear what the audience has to say though?
What's the
I
audience?
feel like we should ask a poll.
Yeah,
What would
Like-
the question even be?
yeah.
The
Well,
question-
how
the
would
question
you?
would be,
how-
is it, I
Question.
feel like, is it selfish? Like that's kind of like the beginning of it.
Okay.
Is it selfish to take time to establish whether or not you want a relationship with someone while actively seeing them?
I feel like the
And
answer
reaping
has to
all
be
the
yes,
benefits
right?
of it.
Like for me,
Yeah.
yeah, like actively seeing. Like,
Because-
we're not,
Also,
Wait,
what
let
comes
me
with
ask you,
that
let me
though-
ask you,
what
let me
comes with
ask you.
that though is that person is also sharing the benefits. They're also giving that.
That's why I think it's
They're
not
also-
selfish.
you
'Cause they're
feel me?
still in
Like-
it.
All right, let me ask you,
I'm
let
like,
me
it's not
ask you, let me
selfish
ask
to
you
me
a
if you're
question,
still in
right?
this. And I'll let you know how I feel.
See, it's another scenario. Y'all don't
this
niggas don't
is,
like
I
scenarios.
just feel like
No, we
No,
fuck
we
with
don't want
scenarios, just
scenarios.
not when you're
Okay,
trying to
hold
get
on,
to
hold on.
see you.
Can I answer you're looking for?
I'm
With
not-
your
with
own
your-
let
especially
me ask you.
your
Okay,
experience.
let me just ask you a question, right?
What's up, man?
All right, and this one,
Poppin'.
were you getting pussy before you were in a relationship with this person?
Great question. No, actually.
Real
Never
nigga.
mind. Never mind. I got a question. I
So,
got a-
so then what are you trying?
Nah, because the
what's thought?
follow was gonna be like, if she asked you, like, say she was giving you pussy, and then she asked you, yo, what are your plans for me? And you didn't have, you dragging your feet in the sand, and she's like, all right, cool. You're not getting none of these privileges.
That's also valid.
You got to be my boyfriend to get these privileges. Blah blah blah.
That's
That's
the
her
boundary
choice.
she
That's
set
facts.
up.
That's valid.
I mean, I was gonna just ask, like, what's the
So why
likelihood
can't
of
it be
staying
like
in
you're
that?
not getting dick from me? Like, why is it always based off the?
I know, right? We gotta reclaim. Like I said, niggas gotta start valuing their dick,
Reclaim
bro.
dick. That was about to be a
bro.
pause.
Nah,
That was
nah.
about to be some real
Reclaim
pause
this
moment.
Dick ain't
Free.
free.
You feel me?
Free, baby. I don't know what the fuck that nigga said, but he was talking like this, and it was like, I don't know, hell fucking nah.
So yeah, nah. I do think,
What's supposed to
Shout out
Yo.
Kendrick, man.
No bullshit.
yo,
Facts.
to the niggas fucking everything that move, chill.
Including the fish.
You devaluing
Yo,
all these other
cool
niggas,
it.
bro.
Wait, so porn stars is not like, bro, there's niggas who do that shit for a living.
Oh,
though.
it's their
Like,
job.
Nah, I'm not talking about the people getting paid for it. They get into the
Yeah,
bag.
that's-
I'm talking about
that's a
people.
whole different
I'm talking about people
conversation.
going broke for some pussy. Because if you're going on
Man.
dates 3 times a
Nigga.
day and you,
Hey,
yo,
man.
you seen all these different women,
you know
I
what
know
shit?
that hurt your pockets.
I do have some regrets, man. I have some regrets, man. Because I'm such a caring person, nigga. If you give me good dick, I'll do some outlandish shit I've
Don't
never
be that
done.
person. Don't
I've
be that
done
person. That's
for
gonna
me.
hurt you.
That's called
That's
Not
gonna
some
hurt you.
outlandish shit, but like some caring,
But like over the top shit
like
though.
feel me?
Like
Like,
cooking
so
for
what
them.
do you
I like
need to-
giving
Cooking for them and
stuff.
shit
It's
like
giving
that.
them the
and then, like,
privileges that they ain't
You was
earned
cooking
yet.
for niggas that want your nigga.
I was doing no bullshit. I'm not. I cannot
You was down
state.
bad.
I can't state facts because for me, then niggas always in niggas' business trying to put two and two together. But for me,
They
I
already
done-
started
I
doing it.
done
I
bought-
promise you.
Let's say I just done bought some shit, like not on for the dick, but like for me,
Off the
like
strength
for
of
me,
the
off
dick.
the strength of like I care about you as a person too. It's
Was it
a
reciprocated?
no.
Yeah, you was down bad.
How did you feel about that?
You went
Was that
outside
okay
and
with
that-
you, or were you eventually
it
like?
was
"That's
it was
alright."
no bullshit.
We all been there.
At first, I was okay with it because I don't do
It's not
stuff.
warranted.
I don't do. It's not warranted, and
Yeah.
I don't do stuff with the expectation of receiving anything in return.
Yeah.
Real
I
gift
do
giver.
it solely. I solely do it because I want to.
That's fair.
But then after a while, it's like, damn. I done got you that, feel me?
You can't do
and
that.
feel me, look.
Did you
No,
ask for it in
I done
return?
got you. No,
Did you
I done
ask for
got
it
you
back
that, and feel me,
after?
I can't even get dick 2 to 3 times a week, feel me? And I done did this, feel
Yo,
me?
it sounds like
And
that's the
I feel
only
me-
requirement, bro. Why are these
no,
niggas
but
like,
that's the least. That's the bare
I
minimum.
was about to say, but that's also like what she's saying is like that's like before, right?
I
now.
feel like there's
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
watching this like, yo, I'll do that for you. I'll give it 4 or 5 times a week. What you want, bro? I got you.
They're like 4 or 5 times a day, depending on the day.
You feel me?
Feel me?
Those niggas are also down bad.
You're not fucking with enough horny niggas.
Ah, man.
This episode crazy.
Yeah, this is a crazy.
I'm right.
This is a
Processing my
crazy-
mind. It's a crazy episode.
Yeah, we done talked about a
Good
lot,
episode.
man.
Shit.
We got a good
episode.
120 seconds on this bitch.
I just know I got it. Never mind.
What you about to say, nigga? Talk
Yeah,
your
go
shit.
ahead.
man.
Talk
Talk your shit, nigga.
All I know is I know a lot of people watch this like, yo, this nigga. That's BDE.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I said bad for the community.
Nah, I was spitting good for the community,
It's just
bro.
that it took you, like, why couldn't you?
We'll see, man. Let's see what the community got
Let's
to
say
say
about
about
They
that,
gonna
man.
come in.
man.
That's why y'all
I
niggas
gotta
single.
sit there
Y'all
and,
should
like,
listen to
re-listen
Rob
to
more.
it.
Nigga, Rob about to get mad burners, bro.
Yo, no, but
Look at these niggas
I'll bring y'all
over there,
niggas to the
single-ass
promised
niggas.
land. I'll bring y'all niggas
Yo.
to the promised land. Hit me.
What do you mean by that?
We need you and the nigga that was talking
How long
about
you been
cheating
in a
on his girl,
relationship?
but not really cheating
2
because
years,
of God.
bro.
Really?
Yeah, that's when
Nah,
my
it'll be 2 in
and,
March.
and that's when my relationship ended.
Damn.
What?
After the 2-year mark, because that's when for me, I feel like true colors really start to come out, and like you really start like,
colores.
you know, you've been through a lot, you've had a lot of memories, you know, you've been through the honeymoon phase, you've been through the
That's
good
a real
times.
thing.
and all that.
No.
Yeah.
That's a very real thing. That
course
first
it is.
argument where it's
course it
like,
is.
oh, this shit is
Yeah.
not all daisies.
Yeah. So it's just
That
like
first
after
time when
the
she know you for a whole 24, you sitting there like, damn, nigga.
I remember that moment
Damn.
vividly.
feel me, you've done the 2-year mark, like I feel like shit really starts to get gritty. Like feel me, it's either we really in this for the long run, or
I feel like you're
feel
not
me-
on your best. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but you're not on your best behavior no more.
yeah,
You're just you really
yeah,
just you.
You're you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just you. You feel me?
You know, you're not
for
that,
sure.
that image that you're trying to paint for them.
Feel me? Which just goes back to what we was talking about originally, man. Just be yourself. Stop
Be,
trying,
yeah,
stop
stop
trying,
No, that's a
trying to
fact. That's a
jack
fact.
nigga
trying to paint
shit.
these pictures and be someone you're not. Just
Because
be
the thing is,
yourself,
it's
man.
gonna run out,
Facts.
and then you're gonna be like, why did I waste time trying to be someone else when I?
Or not
They're not
even,
gonna even accept me
I
for
feel
who
like,
I am, bro.
I feel like not even be your like it's not even be yourself, but like just be like 100% authentic and like
Facts.
your truth. Like
Keep it
for
a
me,
bean.
keep
'Cause
it
you
a
don't-
bean. Like
'cause
you need to see the good and the bad sides of like for me, because
Facts.
this is what it is. When it comes to that time, you already know when I'm pissed off or like there's certain shit I don't like. You know I don't like that shit. You don't have to find out. We'll have that conversation like and compromise. Like you know I'm not really comfortable. Like no, off rip. You know I don't fuck with that shit. Or you know how I am when I'm good. What you get when it's good.
Hey man, communication go a long
Yes.
way. That's all you fucking need, for real.
Communication has been the topic of the month. Feel me?
Facts.
November going into December. Hopefully 2022 brings, you know,
grand communication for us
grand
all.
communication, you know, progression.
Yeah, fact. We going
Success.
into a new year. We about to go into
You know,
2022.
after
Like,
besides Rob, fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. We in our bag, like we in our bag.
Like me and
nigga.
Nate and I sit right here in the room
yeah,
too.
nah,
What
she
the
knows.
fuck?
She know, bro.
No, I'm saying like. I said besides Rob, because he's in a relationship. Fuck these niggas and bitches. Everybody's in their bag, their single bag. Feel me?
Oh.
Focus on
that's-
themselves.
Oh, I'm taking
Yeah,
that back
right.
down.
What'd you
No.
take it
Niggas
as?
like,
No.
Wait, what'd you take it as?
It sounds like you said,
these niggas,
it sound like
what?
besides Rob, fuck these niggas.
That's what
Fuck
I'm
these.
like.
I'm like,
None
nah.
of these niggas is real like
Nah.
Rob. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So say
Nah,
that.
like,
That nigga
no.
stand on that. He was like,
Standing on that.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga.
No, I'm
Tell you
saying
niggas something, man.
fuck like what everybody else got going on. Like for me, I feel like you'll meet your partner organically.
Facts.
Like, by you being invested in yourself and really going full throttle and 100% on what you like to do and feel me, setting goals for yourself, your partner will eventually come along the way. And, you know, they'll be able to understand certain things about you. They'll be able to, you know, adjust and compromise and work shit out with you. Until then, for me, we're just kind of like, I always brought this up at the last podcast. Like, they just kind of like the idea or the concept of you from what they
Facts.
see. Like, they don't really know you for real.
Facts.
Like, so for me, go along this journey, meet niggas, meet shorties, meet people,
Make mistakes.
make
learn.
mistakes and learn.
That's the biggest thing too. Like,
I wish you all many failures.
no bullshit. Because a failed relationship teaches you.
So wasn't
For
that when I
sure.
said it?
What?
When I said that?
You said that?
I did say that.
You
He was
wish-
like, oh, that's the right answer. That's the too good of an answer. I said, that's real shit, though.
Oh,
When did I say
facts.
no? I didn't. I literally said I agree with that, bro. People always say that about wasted
you
time,
did,
bro.
You did. You
I
was
did
hating
say-
on it though.
You was hating on
You
when I
was
said
hating on
that.
it. He's
No,
right.
bro.
You was like, I was looking for a funny. I was looking for like
that's real
entertaining
shit.
answer.
Oh, that part. Okay, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Like, why would I have a regret?
There's no regrets.
have
I wish these
Feel me?
failures
because
I
those
pray we all
failed
grow from
relationships
them.
taught you like what's your things that you need to work
Verbatim.
on.
The only
What
thing,
you want from a
Verbatim.
relationship?
the only thing I regret is giving people my time and
Clearly, money too.
maybe this. Nah, I don't.
Yeah, my
you
time
can
be
always
mad
get money
precious.
back
You-
for
I
me,
hear
but you know some of these niggas ain't deserve this pussy. And some of these niggas don't.
Damn.
And some of these shorties probably didn't deserve that
Wait.
dick.
Did you even answer the
You
question?
deserve the dick.
Huh?
You always deserve the
Did you
dick.
Yes.
deserve the dick?
All right.
Yes.
My fault, OG.
Yes.
I like that.
My
What?
fault, OG.
Oh,
Hey,
wait.
just remember, if it's real, you ain't even gotta question it.
You ain't gotta. For me, you ain't even gotta
Nigga,
question it.
anything.
What? No
I'm gonna
bullshit.
throw it
Nah,
out.
not
I'm
love,
gonna
bro.
confuse y'all niggas. Question A.
Hey,
You just confused me.
She went to sleep talking about. I was
yo, what?
For a minute, facts,
bro, yeah,
facts,
you know what I'm
facts,
talking about,
facts.
Wait,
Like, oh,
wait.
you went to bed early last night? Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Facts, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
okay.
say that. Yeah. Oh
What time?
shit. Around
Yeah,
8.
alright.
Around
She was
8.
on Twitter at 3 a.m.
Facts.
nigga.
Be like, that's interesting. Oh yeah, what was this using on this person's?
But the thing
you know
is,
what I
no,
mean?
some real shit. Like, not even joking. Even then, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like
I'm
they're
mad.
they're not entitled to your time.
Nah,
They're
it's-
not entitled to
it's
their time. Like, they
nah,
don't gotta be
it's-
talking to you all day.
It's
They
wrong
don't
that they
feel like
lied
it.
to me though.
Spend another episode of Bad for the Community.
Nigga thinking like that.
Hey, if you watch this through,
No, you gotta. If you watch this through,
if you watch this through, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
leave a comment below on what
Yeah,
your
definitely leave a comment.
Wait,
Run,
wait,
nigga.
wait.
Run,
Wait,
nigga.
definitely leave a comment below of what your favorite topic was today and what you thought about big
Damn,
dick energy.
Shit, we never even asked niggas that before.
Heard y'all.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
Tell us
favorite
what you
topic?
tell us what you think about this episode.
And what you gotta say? What's your opinion on this? You know what niggas got
Yeah,
opinions
facts.
on
We
the
got we
internet.
talked a lot.
Are you in a relationship? Do you exude big dick energy?
energy.
Let us
Call.
know
I'll be
in the
damned
comment section
And
below.
for the reason people break
No,
up.
you should have
talking
said
about,
if
yo,
you're not in a
I
relationship,
just listened to this
realized
podcast.
this nigga Rob
I
told
heard
us
this
this
podcast.
shit.
Like,
hit the
How
hotline
you feel about
now.
things going on?
Yeah, I was about to put
Nah,
339.
bro, that means
put the
that
phone
means we
number out
saved a
there.
lot of people's time.
1, 2,
That's all
3
I know.
community.
Hey,
1, 2,
yo,
3
we need to make
community.
a hotline. No bullshit. Call in and
I
been said that
already
shit.
no, but I got y'all.
I been
I
said
got
that
you.
shit.
Word.
Yeah,
Say that.
How?
I'll tell you when.
Nah.
We out.